Wiggles. Can you hear me?
Gigglez, I'm here.
I know that you're here, and I'm feeling that you're watching, but you never say a word.
I'm sorry.
I'm drowning in the silence, begging the dead to talk back. Baby,
I love you.
just talk to me. Why? I remember the nights when your skin burned mine. Every kiss tasted wicked, every touch divine. We fucked in the dark with the blood still wet. Bodies tangled in the crime, we'd never forget. You laughed when we ran from the sirens. Well, our love was a bullet, our vows made a jail. We robbed, we killed, we swore through it all. And when the world turned against us, we stood tall. Your lips on my neck and the knife in your hand. Two outlaws in love, no law can stand. I still smell your sweat in the sheets at night, but when I turn to hold you, you fade from sight. I light up a smoke where your picture stays, praying for your ghost to cut through the haze. But the silence is heavy, the room won't speak. I'm begging my Wiggles, just give me a peek. Talk to me, Wiggles, I'm dying inside. I still reach for your hand every night when I lie. The bed's gone cold, but your shadow's near. Why won't you answer when I know you're here? Talk to me, baby, just whisper my name. I burn in hell twice just to feel you again. The silence is torture, it's killing me slow. You watch from the afterlife, why can't you show? Now I sleep with the guilt, but I ache for the sin. For the way you bite lips with the blood dripping in. We made love like a crime scene, rough and raw. Like every thug's carved your name in my jaw. We shared secrets with the corpse, a lust so wild. Every kiss was a felony, forbidden to file. Now I'm cursed with the silence, I scream in the dark. But your ghost only lingers when we light the spark. The chains on my soul rattle out every night. Beg for your voice, but you stay out of sight. If heaven has rules, and then the cruelest can be. Cause hell is the silence you left inside of me. I slit my own wrist just to hear you say that you're still my Wiggles, you ain't gone away. But I bleed with no answers, I cry with no sound. Your ghost watches quiet while I break down. Talk to me, Wiggles, I'm dying inside. I still reach for your hand every night when I lie. The bed's gone cold, but your shadow's near. Why won't you answer when I know you're here? Talk to me, baby, just whisper my name. I burn in hell twice just to feel you again. The silence is torture, it's killing me slow. You watch from the afterlife, why can't you show? I light candles by the mirror just to see your face, but the flicker's like flame gone without a trace. Whispers in the hallway, chills down my spine. But when I call your name, girl, you never reply. I still set the table, your seats never filled. I'm drinking with the ghost just to numb what I feel. Your perfume lingers, heavy like a crime scene stain. Every breath I take is drowning in pain. I beg for a word, just one little sign. But the silence is louder than the scream in my mind. I sell my soul twice just to hear you moan. Instead I'm kissing shadows, crying all alone. The bed's so cold where your body used to lay. I'm haunted by the silence each and every night and day. And if you're watching me, baby, please break through. Cause the dead don't talk, but I still talk to you. I drink with your ghost, but you still never reply. You haunt me in silence while I beg and I cry. If love lives forever, then why can't you speak? Talk to me, Wiggles! It's your voice that I seek.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I gotta say, I loved I know I sound like kind of like full of myself or something, but I love that song and I love that video. There's just something about it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know what I'm still trying to figure that out myself. Like, yes, it's like the story in that if people picked up is that Wiggles, which is my wife, plays the character, and she died, and it's me trying to talk to her one last time before she goes into the afterlife. So I'm doing it like as you see in the video. I'm talking in the mirrors, and I'm just like trying to talk to her one last time. And I don't know. And especially to me, it hits a little bit harder now because of what I went through. Like, you know what I mean? It could have been almost reversed, like me dead and her trying to talk to me. So it just connects in such a weird way. Hey, what's up, Swigs?
So would you say that's a song that has taken on a deeper meaning for you in your sense?
For me, yeah, definitely for me, especially what I went through. Like, I'm hoping that it connects with people like it does me. Cause like I've sent it to some people and they go, wow, like it touched them because they went through something similar, like either friends or family, and people are like, yeah, that kind of hits me in a certain way. So, and speaking of that, just so everybody knows, anybody coming in, we're going to give away I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to give away Talk to Me bundle. And before we go in, I'm going to show what's inside it, just so people know what's in it. So you get the CD, right? I know it's a little glary. So you get the CD. It's got there's a lot of cool little artwork things inside the CD. There's like a map of the asylum and all that. We put a candle, and it smells like coffee. There's coffee beans in it. And everything is themed to Talk to Me. Everything is Talk to Me. As I drop it, hang on. There's a lighter. Ow. My knees are breaking. So we got a lighter that says Talk to Me on it. It's got Wiggles on it.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I'll open the shirt just so people can see it. Because the shirts come all pre-packaged by the company. In the plastic. I know a bunch of people have the bundle and they've been loving it, but this is the shirt like that. So again, we're gonna give it away, and however we do this, the winner just says what size, because I have them labeled by size, and I personally will ship that out to the winner.
Oh yeah.
Just as if you guys watch part 1 and if you guys know how I am, I'm always about giving back to the fans. Always. That's my thing. Again, and I'll reiterate it, I'll say it a billion more times in my life. Without the fans, I am nothing.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? They're the ones that they buy the tickets to come. You know what I mean? And most artists don't want to give stuff away because it's money, I get it. But at the end of the day, it's a thank you to everybody that supports it. Even if you don't, and I don't want people to think like you have to buy merch or I hate you kind of, because some artists are like that. Like, oh, if you don't buy my merch, I don't fuck with you kind of thing. And that's not me. I don't, like I said, Friday, I said, I get it. Times are tough for everybody. You know what I mean? Not everybody can go out and spend $50 on a bundle or whatever. And I'm just like, let me price it so I don't lose money, but I'm not making much. And I'm okay with that, because all the money I get just goes right back into it anyway. I just try to self-sufficient what I'm doing so I don't have to pay out of pocket. And I've been doing all right with that. So I don't care. I want to make people happy. I want people to be able to just enjoy what I'm putting out. And even if you don't buy merch, but if you bump it on whatever your favorite streaming platform is, that's good enough. I don't need to be like, go buy it. I get it. I get it. It ain't like that. I'll sell enough of it to make, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go broke. I'm not going to get rich, but I'm not going to lose money. So I don't care.
Yeah. Showing love back.
Yeah. I wish more artists did that. Not everybody does. Everybody's kind of like, I've gone to shows like, there's like 20 people and these people are trying to sell t-shirts for $50. I'm like, this ain't the show for that, buddy. No. You ain't selling a $50 t-shirt.
No, I seen, I think it was after Jelly Roll or somebody went mainstream. There was t-shirt, plain ass tie-dye t-shirt for like fucking $70, $75. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Who's gonna spend $5 for a t-shirt? I mean, there's people are, but
yeah, I've gone to like, one time my wife and we went out to Hershey Park where they have that arena, and we saw what was it, Falling in Reverse and Ice Nine Kills, and it was a phenomenal show. But like, and then I found out on the Falling in Reverse tours, and I'm sure it's like that on a lot of tours. Doesn't matter if you're an opener like me, like that's not national, but like, more local. Whenever they sell their shirts and hoodies for, you have to. You don't get a choice. You can't undercut them under any circumstance, because then you would probably sell a bunch of stuff and they wouldn't make any money. So it's kind of cool. Hey, what's up, Dougalo?
What up, TZ?
Yeah. What's going on? But yeah, so like, but they like, the way that they got people to do a meet and greet with Ronnie Radke was if you bought a hoodie per person, the hoodie was $120. Like, and my wife bought it for me so we would meet it. She was like, this is more my music than your music. And she's like, I'm like, I like some of it, not all of it, but I like some of it. My whole thing is I'm not into that like huge amount of screaming, when you can't understand what they're saying. Like, hey, I know people, I went to this concert. They were like this Viking band from Sweden, and they opened up for Ghost. That band Ghost. I consider Ghost kind of like if you took like Journey and put a little bit of a horror aspect to it, because you know who Ghost is, right?
Yeah,
With that guy Papa or whatever he is, with the priest looking guy there, and I couldn't understand the word the Viking band said. They had a great stage presence, a great stage set, and the music behind the vocals was great, but I couldn't understand a word they were saying. It was like, blah, 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 blah.
There's a couple bands that I like, but I don't like every artist in that genre.
Because I mean, because I know like Ice Nine Kills does it to an extent. I know like Fallen in Reverse does that. Slipknot. Yeah, you know what I mean? Slaughter to Prevail and stuff like that. Like I can get into it for a little bit, but then it's just kind of like, all right, I gotta like step back a little bit because it's like giving me a headache. Because like, like who was it? Is it like Seven Dust or something that's like that?
Yeah,
because I think I like 2 or 3 years ago I went and I saw Rob Zombie locally. I forget who the hell else was with Rob Zombie, but they had them there. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I can't take this. Like the Seven Dust or whatever. It's just not for me. But like I love Rob Zombie, you know.
Yeah.
It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss with stuff. But I get it.
What up, Swill? Yeah, I seen Rob Zombie in 2019 on the Manson tour when them two fucking.
Oh, that must have been great.
Manson killed it, but Zombie sucked that night, which is sad, but it happens.
Yeah, the night that we had Zombie, he was pretty good. Like I like that. He had like the giant, like I think there were like people on stilts, you know, like giant costume people walking around and stuff. I found that really cool. The first time I ever saw Marilyn Manson live, they would do this festival. They would do it at the New England Patriots Stadium at Gillette, and it used to be called River Rave. And this was like, I forgot what year the current stadium opened, but that year and the year before that we went. But the first time we went, Marilyn Manson was the headliner. And as soon as he went on, it started thundering and lightning and rain. I thought it was part of the show at first because it was just the sky just opened up. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, is this part of the show? I'm like, oh, wait, no, it's raining. It was cool. It was really cool to see. But it tricked me.
They let you keep playing or?
Oh, yeah, they kept playing. They play, I mean, because they're covered. Even though it's an outdoor venue, they're covered, but everybody else was out. They just played the whole thing. That was a great show because they had like Green Day, Aerosmith, Jack Black, Public Enemy. The second year, they had Outkast as the headliner, and it was fucking awful.
Really?
Well, they had a live band. They didn't have just the beats, but whoever the sound engineer was, they were basically pretty much blowing the speakers because it was just so distorted. Like it was just unbearable to listen to. We laughed. We're like, this is terrible. I didn't want to do that to Outkast because I love Outkast. Yeah. And I'm like, I can't stay for this. I can't, like, it's hurting my ears. I'm like, it just sounds terrible. But you know what I mean? It happened. Like, you know that guy Shaggy, Mr. Boombastic?
Yeah.
So that song. And I seen him in the 90s or early 2000s in Providence. And it didn't even sound like him. Like, not even close. Like, his voice did not match what you heard on the radio. Not at all.
Was it the tour bus driver?
It could have been. I don't know who it was. I was just like I'm like listening and I'm like, this don't even sound like him. Like, I understand when people are live, it's a little different than what you're going to hear on CD. I get that. Especially back in the day. That was before people started rapping over their lyrics and stuff. Yeah. Or singing or whatever. And it was not his voice at all. It was like almost like a Milli Vanilli kind of thing. You know when Milli Vanilli got caught? That was in Connecticut at an amusement park.
Really?
There's an amusement park called Lake Compounds. I think it's the oldest amusement park in the world. So it's like, I don't know, like 130, 150 years old or something. I forgot how old this thing is. They have a plaque in front of where the stage used to be. And you walk by and it goes, Milli Vanilli was caught lip syncing here and whatever that year was. I was like, wow. So there's a little New England law
History.
with some crazy shit. Yeah, that's nuts, dude. I
Did
don't
he get
know.
booed off?
Oh, Milli
What ended
Vanilli?
up happening? Yeah, what happened to him when he got caught that night?
They got booed. Their whole career went in the toilet when they got caught lip syncing. Like that was it. They were done. And I think one of them committed suicide, like not right away, but like some years later when they were really down in the dumps.
Yeah.
And I believe that's what had happened. I think one of them's still living. And they just then I don't know. I think they even tried making another album of them actually singing, and it was terrible. So they were done. But they made their
Scott.
money. They made money.
Good evening
Good
to you.
evening, Scout the Brindle Black Nose Pie 4201. That's a long name.
That's a long one.
Twister.
Yeah.
That's a tongue twister out there, guys. What's up, Swills? What are you doing? 2 whoops, yeah, for y'all too. What's up, Swills?
Swills Edition. He's good shit too. If you like to talk shit, that's what they do on theirs.
Oh, really?
Talk
that's
shit
cool.
about AI and use AI.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can talk shit about that. Shout out from Colorado.
Oh yeah. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I know Gibby lives out there now.
Does he?
Yeah, he because he's originally from New Jersey, and he moved out to Colorado. And I know isn't LSP's out there, like out in Denver, like Scum and St. Poetry and them dudes out there.
Yeah, all them Denver ninjas.
Yeah. Well, Swills is trying to figure out what's going on here.
This is part 2, Swill. If you would have watched the first one.
Yeah, we were in part 2 right now because we talked a lot on Friday, and it was really fun. And I truly appreciate you having me on. Like especially with all the stuff, like all the health stuff, and just kind of I had to take steps back, but now I'm trying to go forward. But it was just nice just to hang, talking with people, and it did more good than you realize. So I thank you for that.
For sure. Thank you for coming on.
Oh, I hope I wasn't too. He says he fell asleep watching the first one. I hope I wasn't too boring.
No, he always says that. The sleep cast or nodcast or whatever he calls it.
Hey, got to do what we got to do.
Right. Now looking
if
back,
anybody out there's got questions, fire them off. I'll answer them. If you got any questions or anything, if you have questions, Lee, anything, fire off. I don't care. Whatever we want to talk about, I'm game for anything. Anything.
All right. Now looking back on your first project versus your last, how has your artistry evolved?
The artistry, it evolved a lot because like even when I did the first one, I could be a real doctor. I don't know. They used to call me the doctor of proctology back in the day. But no, so I didn't know what the hell I was doing. You know what I mean? Like how I was writing. Because if you really listen to the Doctors In album, for the most part, it doesn't really rhyme much. I was just writing a story. You know what I mean? But then after that dropped, gynecologist certified. Daddy Longlegs helped me out a lot. He helped show me how to write properly. He showed me the ins and outs. He even asked, Daddy Longlegs had even asked me, because he knew I made the beats. So he goes, how do you show me how, I had brought my keyboard and everything to his house, into his studio. And he goes, show me how you make a beat. So I showed him how I make a beat back then. And he goes, what the fuck are you doing? So the way that I would do it is like, I didn't know anything about loops. You don't know how to make loops or anything. So my process back in the day was I go, how long do I want the song? 2 minutes and 2.5, 3 minutes, 3, whatever it was. So I would literally go into I had a 4-track cassette recorder. Then I moved to they call them like mini DV tape. They look like little floppy hard discs. And so I would go on the thing and I would play the drums for however long. Like I didn't know how to make a loop. I didn't know nothing about that. I would just play the drums out. Next track, I get harmonies and bass lines and whatever. Then I would mix it down so it's You know, that's why it's like when I was telling you, like, you know how we were talking about people rapping over their beats? Back in the day, we didn't have, we never, because we just had the beat. We didn't have any lyrics on it back in the day. We had to know our shit back then. It's just with technology today, it made it easier. If you do it right, it's okay. If you do it full blast lyrics, that's shit. I don't go for that. I drop it. I leave the chorus high because that's where I'm going to catch a breath when I'm doing it. Because I've had shitty hype mans that couldn't fucking hype anything out of a wet paper bag, you know? And
Right.
you know what I mean?
And
I
that
was always
job's
carrying.
easy to an
Yeah.
extent.
So it's just like, so like now I have no hype man at all. And I'm okay with that. So I could still rap my ass off and do that. I just don't know when I finally get on a stage how it's going to be. Because I usually have a lot of high energy bouncing around and, you know, running around doing shit. I don't know how that's going to be. But anyway, to get back to what you were saying, like the process and how, look, when you want to compare from the first to the last, obviously, like they say, practice makes perfect. You just got to keep writing and writing and writing. And, you know, I have notebooks full from the early 2000s, just of the shit that I've written. And then now I type it on my Mac, just in the notepad. I just type what I want instead of writing in the notebook. And then I just print it out and bring it to the studio. But just to be able to, when I was in the hospital for 8 days, I went and re-listened to my catalog on Spotify just because I was bored. And I wanted to kind of go back and listen to it because my outlook on life changed. Like, I know leading up to when I went in the hospital, I was in a dark place. I wanted to die. You know, my mind was not right. And whatever happened during the surgery and almost dying and all that weird shit, something inside sparked and changed me. So I went back and I listened. I'm like, I don't want to be like that anymore. I'm not saying I don't want to do the horror shit. I'm not saying that, but I don't want to die. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel that depression anymore. I feel more positive. So I just want to make more positive horror bangers instead of, oh, life sucks, I want to die. Like, that ain't how I am. But like, I noticed not all of it was like that, but I just noticed more recently, like the last, even with the EPs and singles and stuff, I was in a weird place. I don't know why or what. It was just, I don't know. Life was punching me in the balls, I guess. I don't know. You know, it's just like, and you just kind of ride with it. So that's what was happening. It was just, life punched me in the balls a little too much. And now go ahead.
You gonna keep making music after you hang it up, just to put.
I think, I mean, it's just like wrestling. Never say never. It's definitely what I plan on doing is retiring, making music for me and performing. Now, I'm not going to say if somebody came up and was like, hey, you want to do a collab for something? Like, I have no problem. Maybe I would probably be definitely at least a year away from doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to chill out, live life. Because like my son wants to get into making music, so I'm going to help him. You know, like Beast and Blade, like Swigs. Yeah, he's from Beast and Blade. Beast and Blade. And I'm going to help them out. You know, I told him, I said, I'm not going to like get in the middle of your shit. If you need my help, I'll help you. If not, I'm going to stand back and watch. I'm not trying to take over their shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to take over anybody's shit. But if anybody wanted my help, I would gladly help them. You know what I mean? Like Beast and Blade, they're my boys. They've been through the thick of it. Even during when I was in the hospital, they kept checking up on me. You know what I mean? Like they're cool, dude. Like they care. They're not just these guys like, oh, it's Gigglez and I'm just going to use them for music. Like it's not like that at all. You know what I mean? Like there's a true brotherhood in that.
Wait, your son is Beast and Blade?
No. Swigs and it's Kyle and Alex from Beast and Blade. My son Jeremy, he's patient zero. He's done if you listen to Dead Inside album, even the new edition, Hot Wieners and Coffee Milk and Little Brat 2, that's my son. I asked him if he wanted to do it. Just to see, you know, because like he was coming around the music and he was kind of like, you want to give it a try? Like he didn't know how to write, so I wrote his lyrics for him. And then like I had to do like the way, you know, when somebody doesn't know how to rap, you rap the vocals, they rap to your vocals, then you take your vocals out. I had to do that with my son to get him, but I think now he's at the point where he doesn't need that.
Yeah.
Like he's been writing his own stuff. He's been, you know what I mean? I've been giving him pointers on what to do. But yeah, so to be able to go from the beginning to end, you could see the huge growth of just the lyricism. Because like I said before, I said, I am not trying to be like an Eminem or whatever, like crazy, like, you know what I mean? Rapping like that. That's not me. I like to tell a story. And that's what I do, whether the lyrics come out weak or they come out stronger than others on certain songs. And I'm okay with that. I just wanted to tell a story. You know, each song, each album tells a story, and that's just how I run it like that. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I've had people go, well, why are your lyrics basic? And I tell, you know, like I said, but then like the Tales from the Asylum, I was like, all right, people have been like, why don't you step it up lyrically? I was like, all right. So like lyrically as a whole for an album, the Tales from the Asylum is probably one of my better written albums versus the other stuff, but I still got love for all the other stuff. They're all my little babies, you know, like they all got a spot in the history of Gigglez somewhere.
What do you consider your defining masterpieces and why?
I'm hoping I can answer that after the final album drops, because there's going to be one more for sure. I mean, there's a bunch of projects. I sent you a song from Something Worse to Something Awful 2, the Queen song, just so you could peep it out. I also, we have the first Jason project. I'm working on I'll just swigs. I'm just gonna spill the beans just because it's cool. So we're doing a project called Buttonwood Butchers. So if people don't know if you don't know what that is, it's about a real life serial killer from Rhode Island and he's still alive. He's called Craig Price. If you look up Craig Price, he murdered like a whole family. And he's a fucking whack job, this guy. Like I know being a serial killer, murdering people, you're a whack. Like the dude gives no fucks, no remorse for anything he's done. But we've been like collecting, like, I shouldn't say they, Beast and Blade has been collecting like audio of him admitting to his murders, and like we're just going through breaking down all the stuff, and we're just going to tell this group, it's an EP, and we're just going to just talk about like kind of like we're the ones that did it, you know what I mean? Like we're in the mind of Craig Price, and it's going to be crazy.
Right.
Yep. Oh yeah,
You're
Craig Price. If he found out we were doing this, he would probably come and kill us for real. But I don't think he's in prison in Rhode Island anymore. I think he's in Florida for some other charge for something. Somehow they moved, because I think they moved him out of Rhode Island because he kept like beating up and murdering fucking inmates and shit. Like the dude don't care. Like he was wild. He was blowing kisses at my cousin. My cousin got arrested for a fight, and they were walking up together. You know, he had the police, and my cousin was walking by, and that guy was giving my cousin blowing kisses at him, says, I can't wait to see you in jail, and all this other shit.
That's wild.
Dude's crazy. But yeah, but I feel
up to this point, what would you say it is? Oh, sorry, you were talking about the butcher.
Yeah, so we're just gonna work on that. I mean, all these projects, there's gonna be a lot of, you guys are gonna get sick of hearing Gigglez this year, because there's gonna be a lot of shit. Because like I got beats I gotta use. I got a lot of beats. So I also do these things like, you know, like ICP has Forgotten Freshness.
Right.
I have a series I do called Lost in the Asylum. So I already have enough material for 2 more of them. I got 1 out. I have 2 more I can put out, and I'm dropping all that shit this year. I'm going to record a bunch of stuff to make another one and just drop as much music as possible. I know it's kind of overkill, and maybe a couple releases might sneak in the next year, because I don't want to like overdo it. Like I know people want music, and I know that, but you got to kind of know, like, I don't want to just be slinging shit just because I'm out, you know? If a couple of releases got to come out like early next year, that's fine, you know, but I'm going to do like the big final album I'm working on, the final show with all the stuff. But to define what I think up to this point, I would say for me, Tales from the Asylum, just because like the growth I've had as an artist in my writing and my creativity, I feel like I'm on this hot streak now. Like in my mind, like I want to be able to just come out with this crazy story and people vibe with it, whether they like the story or not, but have some kind of emotion, whether you hate it, you love it, you want to get with it, you want to throw it away, some kind of reaction. Any reaction is better than no reaction. So I feel lyrically, the beat selections that I had between Gibby and Reno were like perfectly blended for that particular album. And like the artwork inside, like in the CD, there's multiple pages in there. We put like a map of the asylum so you can look to see what rooms where and what's what. And we had like all these other things like on a desk, and it has little Easter eggs to like Insane Poetry and Beast and Blade and other artists and stuff and songs. Like if you look at one of the pictures, you can see it'd be like, oh, call back Insane Poetry, or do this with Beast and Blade, or et cetera, when you open the CD. I wanted to make it fun. I basically like was trying to steal some ideas from like ICP and Twisted and stuff. Like, you know how like when they would put in CDs out, they would fill up the books with artwork, games, and cool little things over the years. So I wanted to do, I never really did that. And I wanted to at least once. And I was very happy with how it turned out, because it was, I don't know, it was just different and it killed it. I think it was great. He fakes using a wheelchair to seem weak, beats the fuck out of other inmates. Talk about Rick Price. Yeah, that guy, he was something else. He was definitely something else. Like I remember the court case and everything. That was big. You know, not much happens in Rhode Island as a state. Nothing, you know, like when the shooting that took place when we did Merry Deathmas with Clockwork E in Providence. I said Friday, the night of that show, few blocks away is Brown University, where a dude got shot. The shooting.
Yeah.
And the club was like, nah, we're shutting down. They shut the whole city down. So it was a big deal, because nothing really happens in the state. It's the most boring state you can live in. We don't have amusement parks. We have an indoor go-kart track. I think we have like 1 or 2 cinemas in the whole state. And if you like beaches, it's great, but I wouldn't go in that water. The ocean over there is pretty disgusting.
Ain't Mad Max out over there somewhere?
Yeah, he's in Mass. Yeah.
Mass.
Yep. Yeah, I seen it. We did a show together. He was actually supposed to be on that show, the Merry Deathmas. He like double or triple booked himself. I think he was like with Roscal out in Texas or something. I think instead of, well, I don't know. I didn't pay him, so I didn't lose any money on that. But I was like, damn, like, I don't know. But I've done shows with Mad Max, a lot of shows, because he does a lot of shows with Fury. I do too. So, but yeah, I see him all the time. He's a good dude. At least with me, anyway. I mean, I know some people are kind of like hit and miss with him, but I have no beef. I have no beef with him. I think he's an all right dude. I can't shit talk him.
Kaleidoscope or kaleidoscopes. How do you say that? Your song?
Kaleidoscope? Oh, you talking about my son's rap name, you mean?
The song that you got.
Which one?
I'll play it and then we'll come back and talk. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Wait, which album is it on?
It's the 3D visuals.
3D. Are you sure it's me? Because I know there's another dude named Dr. Giggles. Because I know quick. I've never made a song called Kaleidoscopes. No, that's not me. No, that's
so weird.
Yeah, there's some other guy that just started coming. I don't know how long. There was actually this like black dude from, I think, Memphis that spelled it Dr. Giggles with an S years ago, but I don't think he's released anything and like forever. It was all right. It wasn't. I mean, everybody tries to come out, and it has like the same names and stuff. you know, there's so many Furies, there's so many Ethers, there's so many whoever, Psycho, whatever.
Little.
Yeah, there's little this, little that, hit him with a baseball bat. I don't know. There's just so many names. So, but I mean, I'll go listen to those other guys with similar names of Dr. Giggles just to see. I'm like, are they better than me? Am I better than them? Is it something to worry about? But it is what it is. I'm not hating.
Now for the Hell's Gate with Insane Poetry, who did the video for that?
Gibby.
Gibby?
Yeah, he animated that. He did that. That was his second video he ever did animated like that. I'm sure he's mixing like a little AI and a little animation with it. Cause like I know like the one that we played, Abducted, that one seems like a lot more AI than Hell's Gate. But hey, there's a Lucas Peepee.
What up?
Lucas Peepee?
Is this showing all fucked up for you guys too? Like I'm behind you guys?
Yeah.
I'm fixing that.
Weird. What's up with
Yeah,
y'all?
we need the Brady Bunch screen.
The Brady Bunch.
I'm just a dying man over here.
I think we all are.
There we go.
There you go. I'm gonna play that Hell's Gate one real quick.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Tonight, kiddies, we take a little trip past the pearly gate, straight down to the flames. The doctor's waiting, the demons are hungry, so grab a pitchfork. It's time to open Hell's Gate. Welcome to Hell's Gate. Bang your head till the walls all break. Welcome to Hell's Gate. Drag you down, we don't let you escape. Welcome to Hell's Gate. March in the fire, let the demons quake. Welcome to Hell's Gate. This is where the wicked comes to celebrate. Kick the gate open, drag them in by the hair. Welcome to the pit, motherfucker, stay there. Dr. Giggles in the mask with the bone saw grin. Split your halo in half just to let sin in. Pour gasoline on the pearly stairs. Light it with the blunt, I don't say my prayers. Feed them to the flames while the choir screams. Hell's Kitchen cooking up some angel wings. I'm the devil's doctor, baptized in blood. Turn the river Styx to a crimson flood. Insane poetry on deck with the blade. We got their souls like a hell parade. Rip the cross off, nail it through your tongue. Play hopscotch in the field with a hanger hung. Drag your soul down, this is Satan's rave. And I carve your name on the demon's grave. Welcome to Hell's Gate. Bang your head till the walls all break. Welcome to Hell's Gate. Drag you down, we don't let you escape. Welcome to Hell's Gate. March in the fire, let the demons quake. Welcome to Hell's Gate. This is where the wicked comes to celebrate.
Come dance with the devil by the lake of fire. Get engaged with my rage, I'm not your fake messiah. It's the Elohim of evil, the people know I can't retire. I love to kill so I remain inspired. A smorgasbord of horrorcore, I am the main provider. My fingers forming the snakes slither like dangerous vipers that strike and bite you, releasing poisonous venom. Send them to Hades where the gates are open in my insane asylum. See, me and Dr. Giggles are there to meet you. With some carnivorous creatures are right there to eat you. As you step in Hell's Gates where it's dark and gloomy, a new snuff is created, now let's start the movie. Yes, we have captured all the actors involved. It's a hot acid bath for all the rappers dissolved. And the liquid is vivid around these crazies. Ladies and gents, welcome to the party down in Hades.
Welcome to Hell's Gate. Bang your head till the walls all break. Welcome to Hell's Gate. Drag you down, we don't let you escape. Welcome to Hell's Gate. March in the fire, let the demons quake. Welcome to Hell's Gate. This is where the wicked comes to celebrate. Well, wasn't that a hell of a party? Our guests are burned, the devil's the
Ta-da!
That was tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. I know. Even like if you talk to Insane Poetry about that song, like he loves it. He's like that shit goes fucking hard. Like he just, and I let him pick the beat. Like I sent him like 5 beats, and I said, pick what you're feeling. And he's like, that was what he was feeling. So then we just talked because I didn't have a topic. I was just kind of just seeing where he wanted to go with it. And then we just talked real quick because like he really loves the song. I don't know if you guys ever heard it, Murder Festivities with Reno and Insane Poetry in it. And that was like one of his favorite songs he recorded that year. He just said he was like, he loves working with me just because there's no any artist that works with, there's no bullshit. I get sometimes they take a little bit longer. Like right now, I owe do a verse from last year, but that was just because I went down and ended up in a hospital and all that. But this week I'm getting it done for him. And but usually I'm pretty quick with it. I try to be. Like I don't want to be one of those artists that you got to wait months or a year or whatever to get a verse from me. I don't want to be that guy. That's not who I want to be. I want people to be happy, you know? And yeah.
The people that take a full year to get like a verse or two out, those people aren't taking it serious enough.
No, and I notice there's a lot of big names that do it too. Like I've had to like message some of these, I'm not gonna say who, but you know what I mean? Like I'd be like, dude, what the fuck? Like I paid you money. You know, like I understand sometimes it might take you a month to do it. I mean, if you said, hey, Gigglez, I want to do a verse, you do a verse, I'll be recording that shit tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'll be writing and recording that shit tomorrow and making it the best possible thing that I can possibly give whoever wanted the verse. That's just, you know what I mean? And
I feel like around 3 months or so is when you got to get on somebody's ass. Like, whoa, what are you doing, man?
yeah. It's like, come on, like, just give it to me. I get it. I mean, shockingly, it's probably some artists you guys probably all know and love. Maybe not. I don't know. But just so many people have done that to me. And I'm like, come on. Like,
I mean,
hey,
people don't realize that, like, even if they're famous, they can still catch a fist.
oh yeah. So if you just popped in, because I don't know how many were in when I said this, but I'll say it again about the giveaway. We are giving away a Talk to Me bundle from the Tales from the Asylum album. It's got a t-shirt, it's got a candle, it's got a lighter, it's got the CD, it's got a t-shirt in it. So you guys look at the screen, type 1, 2, 3, or 4, how you want to do it, and we'll figure it out. And then whoever is the winner, just let me know your t-shirt size, and I will ship that out to you tomorrow.
Wheel Digity Thingy Bop.
Real thingy bop? Yeah, I don't know what it's
Yeah,
called.
them fucking online wheels that spin.
Wheel, yeah.
I like the name and a hat suggestion. It's classic.
Oh, we got 1 for 1.
Come on, motherfuckers, comment.
Yeah, comment. Are you guys awake in there?
Yeah, for
Is this
what do
mic
you
on?
or if you're
No,
optioning?
I don't want free shit.
I know it's free. It costs you nothing. But your time to
I
press
mean,
1,
if
2,
nobody
3,
else
4.
comments, it's just going to that guy.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Turn the crank. Yeah, I mean,
Hold on. Grab
you
my
guys
baby real quick.
guys don't want free shit. It's free. It costs you nothing. But the energy to press the button. That's it. That's all it costs you.
Right.
Hey,
Now
if
this.
Swig,
Go ahead.
if Swigs is the only one, I can go drop it off to him. He only lives like a half hour, 45 minutes from me. I can just go drop it off to him. I know. I feel that's one of the dudes from Beast and Blade. I feel bad. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. Oh, there's a baby. How
Yeah.
old?
15 months.
Name? What's the name? You got a code name?
Marna.
Marna? That's awesome. Congratulations. That's
I'm
awesome.
giving her dinner right now.
Yeah. Yeah, my grandbaby officially turns 3 tomorrow. And I don't know. I think being a grandparent's better than being a parent.
You get to
Because-
spoil them and don't have to care as much.
Yeah, and you can get rid of the kid when you're done with it. Yeah, get the kid out of here.
Okay,
Throw them in
I'm
the
done.
trash.
Then, I mean, my granddaughter lives with us like, in the in-law apartment. So when we're done, go to your house, go home, leave us alone. I mean, she's great, but for real, like it's funny. Kids are great. Don't. Is this your first one, Lucas?
Yeah, I
Enjoy it.
dealt with a miscarriage 2 years ago, but you know,
Enjoy it, man. Like kids are a blessing. They change you.
I've become-
sometimes. Hopefully for the
become a
better,
whole
but
different
yeah,
person. I used to be lazy, dog.
Oh yeah, me too. When I had my kids, I was just like, I get it, but enjoy every little moment you got. Because trust me, even though as your child gets older, and then eventually they go, I don't want to fucking be around you no more. We all did it to our parents, walking through the mall. Get away from me, dad, mom, whatever. Get away. I don't want to be around you. You're embarrassing me.
You're
Not
cool.
really
yeah,
something I can relate to there, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I used to tell my parents, I'd go to an amusement park. I'd be like, get the fuck away from me. I'm trying to pick up chicks or something. Get away. You're cock blocking, But I get
You're making
it,
me look stupid.
Yeah, it's like, go away. Like, you're not a good wingman. Like, go away, So Dr. Giggles really has evolved from aborting them to loving babies. You love to see it. Yeah. I love throwing babies at people. It's so funny. Like, if you've never seen anybody that hasn't seen a Giggles concert, you're missing out just on the babies alone.
Whips babies into the crowd like Steve Aoki with the cakes.
Yeah, just little tiny little plastic babies are just humming them at people.
Oh no, like real babies.
No, I mean, I wish I could throw some real babies at people. I would. I'd punt them.
Sidearm one of them motherfuckers into the crowd.
Just throw them around. It's like I have these. There's a trade show called Trans World. It's in St. Louis, and that's where all the haunted houses buy all the stuff, all the props, the animatronics, and all that. Fury used to go, "Oh, I'm so proud you came out," because when you look at it, like on the front, like of a hoodie, it says Trans World. So he's thinking it's like transvestites and stuff. But we look on the back, there's werewolves and pumpkins and vampires and whatever. So I buy a lot of when I was wearing doctor costumes and I have these I call them rubber babies. They're like all deformed looking. I buy all kinds of props and costumes from that expo. It's really crazy the amount of crazy shit you can buy there. Some of it, I mean, there was some stuff there that's like 50 grand, and then there's some stuff that's $20. It's crazy.
I'd probably stick at the in-between range, $40.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the costumes, they're probably, some of them start at like 100, they go up to thousands. Some company has like the Grinch costume, the Jim Carrey Grinch one. It's like with the mask and everything, it's like exact like the movie. And that costume is like $1,700. All the hair, all the detail, it's crazy. But
They just started selling and auctioning off a bunch of shit from the Labyrinth and the Dark Crystal and all that.
oh, did they?
Yeah,
That's
that
crazy.
shit's expensive, but that'd be tight to own like one of those puppets.
Oh yeah. I mean, it used to be harder to find stuff like that, like the auctions and the selling off of stuff. It's getting crazy easy now. I don't understand how and why, but the access to everybody now is like really good. Like, I mean, if you got the money to burn, I stopped having the money to burn like that, but
Feel that.
My baby thought that was hilarious.
well, that's good. Hey, as long as the baby's enjoying. But yeah, they I don't know, it's just the prices on everything like out there in the world is insane. Like even just for regular food, I'm like, this is not right.
It's like double, almost triple on some things.
Yeah, I'm like, These are basic necessities. Like they shouldn't be crazy expensive. Everybody's just greedy. It's all about the dollar. It's all about money. And I hate that.
If you could go back to the beginning, what advice would you give your younger self?
Oh, there's a lot. You know what I would tell myself? I would say, watch out for XYZ promoters and stay away from those. And I would tell myself just to keep doing what I was doing. Like I wouldn't really want to change anything. And I would give myself the advice of just keep going the course. Don't. There were a couple times, like when I had my first son, I kind of like took a little break, like a few months just to be a dad and do things. And then I probably would have said, don't take the break. I still could have been a dad, you know what I mean? And
rejoin with a better camera here.
You know what I mean? I felt like I could have. I just, for some reason in my head, I don't know why I did. I took little breaks. Then I had the second kid, and then I took breaks. And then I was just like, ah. And then I took a big break in 2010 for a bunch of years, and then came back. And now
I would just momentum all over again, get momentum.
Oh yeah, it was like doing basically like around. I mean, I was still doing little things here and there. I was doing shows every once in a while. I'd release like Christmas song. For some reason, I love doing Christmas songs. I don't know why. I love murdering people on Christmas, I guess. I don't know. And but like I wasn't like heavily promoting stuff or anything like that. So it was kind of like almost starting over. Like I had all that momentum, all this cool shit. And then all of a sudden it was like it all got erased because I took a long break.
Yeah, just right to the ground.
Yep, brought me right back to zero. But then I started, building it back up a little bit. So I'm gonna see how much more I can build it up before I dip out. But I'm still gonna be in the scene helping everybody. And I'm sure somebody's gonna lure me out of retirement anyway, because that's what happens. Because Fury's the one that got me out of the retirement to come do this run of stuff. He's like, come on. He goes, you haven't been doing shit. And he's like, come on, we miss you. Come back. Do this. And then
I'm lazy.
Yeah, I was just because like I had found like a roller coaster group. I was big, huge in the theme parks. So I was traveling the country, going all over the place to all these different amusement parks and theme parks and just having the time of my life. At that moment, I didn't care about music. I was just like, oh, I'm going to do something cool. Because I was getting access to theme parks that, no offense, you guys couldn't get. Because they hold events, like they'll have you come in like an hour before the park opens, and you're riding like this area of rides just over and over and over and over and over until you're done. They even had some like night after the park closes. You're in there for like 2 hours. They would let us ride with one of those mouse coasters with a cup of water, and we had to try to keep the water in the cup. Good luck with that. Everybody was soaked wearing water. You get off, you get back in line with another cup. People were cheating. They were putting it in their mouth and then spitting it back in the cup.
You just got to hold your hand on the cup.
Oh yeah. The whole thing was, if you're going to cheat, don't get caught. And everybody got caught. Everybody was cheating, got caught. And it was like, but it was fun. I was soaked. I didn't try to. I was having too much fun holding the cup, because you can't go on a ride with a cup of anything with water. Like I'm purposely like throwing it behind me so people behind me are getting soaked, and it gets wild at some of these theme park events, and you just go in there and they give you all kinds of crazy food. One time they call it CoasterCon. It's like a week long, and they pick an area, and it's like a whole week of just amusement parks and food and debauchery and all that. And
that sounds bomb.
They had at Six Flags New England, when they did it, certain people won a helicopter ride. They'd have a helicopter land inside the park, pick you up, fly you around the park, drop you off, pick up the next group. They did that all day. So I got a video of just being in a helicopter, my one and only helicopter ride, flying around in an amusement park, and it was cool.
I did that
shit out of me.
Rock.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just a fun thing that I did, and now I'm just like. But then I found out that the roller coaster group is full of pedophiles. We found out because one of them was trying to groom my son, and we nipped that in the bud before anything. We found out what was going on, and my son had said something, and then I was like, "Yeah, no, we ain't playing this shit." So I was like, I had a podcast just for theme parks called SFNE Online, and I went on there. I had my membership card. I'm calling them out because they wouldn't do anything. They just were like, no, we're keeping him. He was in power. He was a rep. And I was like, yeah, no, the kids are in danger around this dude. So I put their shit out on blast. I took my membership card and cut it up. And then they sent me a letter. Oh, I guess you don't want to be a member anymore since you cut up your card on your podcast. I was like, no,
Yeah, that's
shit.
pretty obvious by the cutting of the card.
Yeah, like, what do you... I'm like, they were just terrible people. I'm like, so my advice is to anybody, if you like theme parks, just stay away from American coaster enthusiasts. Just stay away. They like children. And
Why'd you have to tell us how great it was before just revealing, yup, it's pedophile run?
yeah, well, I will say it was a great time minus the pedophile stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you get all the kind, like, they give you buffets for food. You don't have to, like, they it's all like they give you a price, whatever it is. Some events were $50, some were $300 for the ones that were more like $300 for a whole week. Like, you got food, drinks, theme park admission. You got to go in the restricted areas of the roller coasters flying by your face. Because, like, the one in Jersey, King to Car, that they just ripped down, but it was like almost 500 feet tall and did 130 miles an hour. The infield, nobody's supposed to be in that. You know what I mean? That's the launch coaster going 130 miles an hour by your head. They had us with orange vests walking by. We're just standing there taking pictures going like this while roller coasters flying by your face. You're like, what the fuck? You know, it was cool. I got to see so much. Like, if you're into that kind of scene, the technical side of that, like how these things operate and how safe they are. Like, a lot of people think, oh, people die on them. Oh, they're not. They say you have more of a chance to die driving to the amusement park than at the amusement park. But it's a lot of fun. Like, we would literally, like, they call it PRT, exclusive ride time. That's what it was called when the park was closed. So what they would do is, once the park closed or before it opened, you could sit on the ride for an hour straight and just ride it. You don't have to wait, no lines, nothing. Just sit on it and just ride if you like, you know, if you were into that. And they did all. And then, like, when they put in a new ride in the park, they have a media day. You always get invited to the media day. You ride it before the public. I don't know if you know who Bert Kreischer is.
Yeah.
Comedian. He used to do a show on Travel Channel called Bert the Conqueror. And he'd go and he'd act like a bitch and he was scared about all these rides and stuff. And I had him fucking rolling. Like, he loved what I was saying, but I was saying all kinds of like crazy shit, so they couldn't use it on Travel Channel. Because he's asking me about this crazy flat ride that goes up and it's like your hands are the seats and it just spins in a circle like that. And then it spins the other way. Got you all crazy fucked up. We're standing in front of the ride and he's going, oh, what do you think about the ride? Da, 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 da. And I'm going, oh, these things are addicting, like crack and hookers. And he was in tears laughing. That laugh he does. He's like, dude, you're so funny. We can't use it though. You got to like not say shit like that. So that's what I did. But I've been on so many Travel Channel shows for the amusement parks. It was fun just running around. It was fun until the pedophiles came out to play. And then I was like, nah, I ain't having that shit. No, get me the fuck out of that.
They didn't fire those people or anything, or all of them are pedophiles?
I would probably, I think there's like 5,000 members to this club.
Jesus.
Under 100. Maybe more than 50, but under 100. Like, it's not like a hidden thing. Like, people know about it that are in the club. I mean, I had people sending me pictures of what this dude that was trying to, you know, work my son here, what he was doing to other kids. Like, people took pictures of it and reported it. They're like, no, we're not here to determine if you're a pedophile or not. I'm like, we have photographic evidence of shit.
Yeah, you don't really need to determine anything. It sounds like the issue was just kind of ignored.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I put them on blast, and thousands saw that podcast when I put them on blast, and their membership went in the toilet because of it.
Good.
You know, I mean, people were like, no, we don't want, because it's really, well, I would say, I think at the time it was like 50% gay people and like 50% families. You know what I mean? Some singles and stuff like that. And I don't care if anybody's gay or anything like that. That's not. It was just it was. They're very well known to be like a huge gay group, and I don't mean nothing by it if somebody's gay. That's not what I'm getting at. It's just the ratio was like kind of like high for something like that. Like I mean, gay people want to ride rides too. I know that, but because one time they had an event at the Six Flags in New Jersey, and they merged us. They called the group the Fairgrounds, and it was like 3,000, gay and lesbian people. They didn't cause any troubles. They were cool people, and we just all rode rides together, and everybody had fun, but nobody was diddling anybody or anything like that, But then as time came out,
I've been happy.
Yeah, everybody was having a good time. Nobody was fucking with nobody. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, hey, you're gay, go do you. We don't care. Go do your thing. I'm doing my thing over here.
Or I was brought into politics.
Yeah, people are like, when it comes to politics, I don't really care about it. Like, I like what Jelly Roll said about politics. Oh, actually, no, what Gene Simmons said about celebrities and politics.
Jelly Roll flip flops. He's a motherfucker.
Yeah. So, but they're all like, who cares about my opinion on politics? Like, I don't go to a celebrity to know how they feel. I don't give a fuck what they feel. You know what I mean? I don't fucking care. Like, you guys have your own political beliefs, if you even have any, and I have my own. It doesn't matter what you believe in. I'm still your friend. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck.
Right. Fuck
we can agree to disagree if we don't agree.
Right.
Yeah, I don't fucking care. Like, I don't understand why people get all crazy into shit like that. Who fucking cares? Because at the end of the day, they all play for the same team. They play for money. That's it. That's all they do. And it's like, why do I can't get behind that?
They make money off the
whole belief. Yeah, my whole belief with people, this is my belief. Like, especially when we talk about how things cost so much money. My belief is if you're working a full-time job, you should not struggle, period. I'm not saying if you're not making a lot, you deserve a Mercedes or a mansion, but you should be able to have housing, pay your utilities, have food, and maybe go on like one vacation a year. I'm not saying something extravagant and luxurious, but just something.
Right.
Nobody should struggle.
$1,000 studio a month for rent apartments. That's bullshit.
Got people making fucking, what is it down in like, I think it's Iowa that has like a $7.50 fucking minimum wage.
It's crazy. Like I could never do that. It's like, did you see what happened in Cali the other day with the fire with the warehouse?
Oh wait, was it like
you guys seen that? This warehouse guy worker goes on. It was in Ontario, California. It was It was like 11 city block warehouse full of like paper towel, baby diapers, paper goods. Guy goes filming it. He's lighting all the pallets on fire inside this warehouse, and he goes, "You should have paid us more to live. We can't afford to live." The whole fucking place burnt to the fucking ground. It was over 1 million square foot building. Yeah, they call it the Luigi effect because that guy that killed the health insurance provider guy.
Yeah, the CEO of the insurance
company. Was it last year or the year before or whatever? That guy Luigi. So they're calling it. People are going to. Yeah, people are going to keep doing this shit. The people are going to keep burning it down because everybody's like, I got nothing to lose. I got nothing. Yeah.
That wasn't even him.
Yeah, but people say like that Luigi guy is like a hero, like a, like a folk hero.
What I meant is he grew a unibrow in the 2 days since they caught him on camera. And then even though they found his backpack at the scene, he had it on him, wearing the same clothes, just sitting in a McDonald's. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like that guy with the Charlie Kirk, like the Charlie Kirk shooter.
Yeah, no way he did it. Entirely fucking different on camera too.
Yeah, that guy did not. I mean, they did. I don't know. The case said that the bullet didn't match the gun.
Yeah, the only other time. Oh, Jesus, Marna. The only other time that's happened in history was during the shooting of MLK. Crazy, right? Same gun and everything. The only time that a bullet was ever destroyed to that point was MLK.
Yeah, it's just people are just crazy. They're just I don't understand why it's like that. I don't understand why, but it is what it is. You just got to be smart enough to not fall into the trap. That's all. If you could do that. What's Palm Beach Pete? I've never heard that.
Palm Beach.
Explain, Swigs. Have
It's
any of
this
you
guy
heard
that
that?
looks exactly like Epstein. And they even have like the same tattoo up on their arm, and people are trying to say it's him. It's fucking goofy. Dude's been around for like 30 years.
Oh, yeah. I think everybody's just trying to make themselves feel good. Like, oh, we found the guy. This is the guy. This is this guy and that guy.
I find it
It's all
funny
a
as fuck.
distraction.
Everyone went from saying conspiracy theorists are nuts, and now everybody's coming up with all these dumbass conspiracy theories. It's like, no, find the fucking middle ground.
Yeah. No, I mean, some conspiracy theories out there are really far-fetched, but there are a lot that I believe. Like when
Look
there's
how
a lot
many
of
of
them when
the
they present
wild
the
ones
evidence.
got proven true.
Yeah, it's wild how things happen. You know what I mean? Like I remember I forgot what there was this like there was a conspiracy theorist website that had like a message board on it. I cannot remember the name of it. I used to be on that. Just I had been on that thing even when George Bush Jr. was president. Like that's how long back I had been on that site. And I was just like reading the conspiracy. They were like, oh, he's going to declare martial law and be the president again. Then Obama was in office and they said the same thing. Then Trump was in office and they said the same thing. And then Biden, they just kept, I don't know.
I think they're all
these people,
pieces of shit.
some of it. What, all
All
the
the
presidents, you mean? Or just,
Yeah.
oh yeah, they just, I agree. I can't, when I look at politics, it gives me a headache.
Yeah.
Like my father is like a big time, my father's 80. So, he grew up in that time where politics were big when he was a kid and an adult and all that. And we'll be working and I'd be like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I'm here to work. I'm not here to talk about your crazy liberal bullshit that he's into. Like he's like so far left. Like I find myself in the middle. I'm a middle guy. Because there are some things on both sides I like. Not everything, but I can't just choose one side. You can never. That's how you get in a lot of trouble. You can never. But nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Palm Beach Pete. I'll have to check that out. I like all that. I like that shit like that, though. Like, it's funny. You know what I mean? Even if you just look at it for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's kind of similar to, like you said, Epstein. Like, I don't know. I find shit like that funny. Because it's so, like, because they're similar,
Yeah. The 18th, we got some shit coming up. I'm going to turn old, even more old. We're going to auction off and raffle off some stuff.
Yeah, I'm throwing down some stuff like I told you. Definitely throwing down some stuff for you to raffle off.
We got Underrated from Potluck, formerly of Potluck, going to be co-hosting with us.
That's fucking, you know what? That's awesome. Because I like when you were telling me about this the other night, I fucking love Potluck. I know they're not a thing anymore or anything like that, but I fuck with them heavy. Like, you know what I mean? I still listen to their shit. I love them guys.
Yeah,
I don't know what their story is.
Underrated stayed in contact when I was in prison and shit. Like, it was wild. He's a good
Hey,
guy.
Lee. You want to pop up the screen I'm sharing? That's Palm Beach Pete.
Wow, that does look like him. I mean, it's not clearly, but it does.
They straight up have the
look.
same tattoo on the arm, though, and all sorts of shit. It's hilarious.
That's funny. I mean, I could see where people would be like, "Oh, that's him," but it's not. That's cool, though.
If you look, it's fucking.
That's why I've seen this guy.
Oh wait, that one's
That's
actually
crazy.
Epstein. See, I couldn't even tell.
Wow, that's crazy though. How much he looks like him. That is crazy.
Oh, and they were
Wow.
at like parties together and shit.
Wow, that's fucking cool. Like to have that, you know what I'm saying? Like that. The coincidences are like heavy there. Maybe he's just a fan of Epstein. I don't know.
He made himself look like Epstein.
Yeah, he could have just done that. I don't know. That's wild. Wow. That's
Yeah,
wild.
people are funny too. They say shit like one time Epstein said if he ever had to escape, he'd go to Palm Beach. It's like, oh, that must be the evidence. There it is. We figured it out.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, if he got executed, well, he killed himself, but I feel he was executed.
I feel he was probably smuggled to a different country.
Yeah,
These
I mean,
rich
because
fucks all work together.
well, yeah, that's like I kind of like like the Charlie Kirk thing. I kind of think he's still alive. I don't think he's really dead. Only
Dude,
only
his wife
because
is a crazy bitch.
oh yeah. Like
My
I think
husband's dead. Sparkler's waving.
yeah, there's something not right with that woman. I mean, because I even made a song not necessarily about Charlie Kirk, but the situation because I wanted to make a song about because during when that happened, freedom of speech itself was under attack. So mine was a freedom of speech song, not a political song. Well, it kind of is political, but not like, oh, it's all about Charlie Kirk and like not like that. Because I had no clue who this guy was until that happened. I had no idea anything about this guy. And again, I make crazy fucking rap music. I don't want people shutting me off because of the shit I say. So again, if you don't like what somebody says, I grew up in a time. I'm 48. I'm a Gen Xer. So I grew up in a time when sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. And back in the day, when we didn't like something, we changed the channel. Or we didn't look at it. We didn't give it any attention. And guess what happened? It went away. People today are stupid. If you don't like it, just don't acknowledge it. It goes away.
Yeah, don't waste time fucking hating and bringing it down.
I don't
if you
think
don't-
that's always the case. What if they had just ignored Epstein as an example? I don't think he would have just stopped raping.
No, not at all. He would have still kept raping, but you
Yeah.
get where I'm going with it, though. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking for me. I'm talking like Charlie Kirk spoke out. He got killed for saying something.
I agree with it
Epstein's a
for a
piece
lot
of
of
shit.
things.
Yeah,
I think if people quit focusing on race, for example, like maybe we could do away with some of the racism and shit,
yeah.
We
What do you
need to
call it?
go back
Morgan
to
Freeman
shunning
did that.
It
motherfuckers.
was away for a moment, and then they brought it back into politics.
Yeah, because even Morgan Freeman, he did an interview and they talked about racism, and he goes, "If you just stop talking about it, it'll go away." He goes, I don't get mad about it. He goes, I don't care. He goes, I just ignore it. It goes away. He goes, I'm not mad about it.
By
He goes, and then
focusing
it
on
goes away.
race and the differences between races and shit, that's what encourages all this fucking division and hatred. And people passing it down in their families and shit. That's
Oh, yeah. Because I always took pride in making sure my kids weren't going to be racists or anything crazy like that. Like, I was just like, nah, you can't. Because one of my kids would, drop the N-word, when they were younger. They were in their 20s now. I was like, you ain't doing that in this house.
double hand.
Yeah, and like, no, we don't do that here. Like, I'm like, they're people too. I'm like, how would you like if they had some crazy slur for you that you didn't like? Like, they're people.
Cracker.
I don't like if I don't care what color skin anybody. You know what I mean? I'm friends with so many different races. I don't give a fuck. My whole thing of life is if you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. Treat me with respect. I treat you with respect. That's it. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you. I mean, not that I'm into the whole gay and trans lifestyle. That's not me. I don't agree with it, but if that's what you're into and you like it, who the fuck am I to tell you otherwise? That it is not my place to be like, you can't be gay. That's bad. That's against that. No, you want to be gay. You want to be black. If you're black, you're red, you're blue, you're purple, you're Smurf. I don't give a shit.
Have respect with it.
Yeah, exactly. Just be cool. We can have fun. Well, I don't want to argue and be mad with people. Like,
I've
you know what I mean? Like when I go to
never gotten
shows,
I've never understood like people's hate for gays and shit. It's like, well, most straight dudes like lesbians, and then past that, what? You're mad that there's not more competition?
yeah.
You're
I mean,
angry.
my
like,
whole thing is
how
my whole thing
actively
with
are you
gay
thinking about these wieners?
Yeah, I know. My whole thing is I just don't. I always the way I was brought up was man and woman. That's just that was just pumped in my head my whole life. But I mean, I have especially like because I used to work in a haunted house. A lot of gay people that work in a haunted house, and I'm friends. They've been at my, you know what I mean. We still hang out. It's just I don't agree with the lifestyle, but if that's what the lifestyle they want, have at it. It ain't hurting me.
Right.
So it's kind of like I don't care, but I care, but I don't. I don't know. I'm just in a weird place mentally with it, I guess.
You're just probably still getting used to it because of how you got brought up.
Oh yeah, I mean, I still hear it all the time, especially on my mother's side of the family. Like my mother's side of the family, very racist, very, you know what I mean? Like they would be dropping it. My grandmother once told me, if you ever date a black girl, I will cross the street so I won't be on the same side of the street as you.
Back.
But that's just how they grew up, you know, old Italians and stuff. They were just, nope, you don't. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's just how my upbringing was, but I learned to break out of it because for a little while, I'll admit I was a little racist just because of how my upbringing. I'm not making an excuse. It was just my environment. But then I broke out of that environment. I'm like, wait, why am I acting
Why
like an
do I
asshole?
give a shit?
Yeah, no, I'm like, even when my grandmothers and stuff would say that stuff, I was hanging out. And so we have in Rhode Island and Providence, there's a place called Federal Hill. They used to be Italian mobster area back in the day. Now it's like gangs with like Bloods and Crips and Latin King and shit over there now. And I used to run with all them dudes back in the day. They every race, you know what I mean? Black, white, Chinese, like everything. And I was hanging out with them all. And I'm like, well, these people aren't as bad. I mean, well, minus the crime, but I'm just saying as a person, I'm like, they're no different than I am. Why the hate? So I just try to life's too short for the hate. Who gives a fuck? Everybody should just get along as best. You're not gonna get along with everybody, but fuck. In this fucking life that's so short, who gives a fuck? Just
smoke a
live your
joint.
life. Oh yeah, smoke a joint and just fucking get over it. Just get. I'm telling everybody, if you feel that way, hey, I can't control you. That's your brain, but get the fuck over it already. You know what I mean? Let's just have fun in life. I think if everybody just stopped being dicks to each other and just said, "Hey, let's go have a beer or a joint or something," I think the world would be a better place. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I feel. I mean, look at all of us. We have something all in common: music, right? We all love music. Ride with it. That's what I do. I want to bring people together through music, not hate. Fuck that shit.
I feel like music is a good way to bridge a lot of gaps.
It
You know,
does.
and people don't want to admit it, but drugs too.
Oh yeah, no, I 100% because like my experience, like at shows and stuff, we're partying. Nobody's beefing. Nobody's fighting. Everybody's out high fiving, dancing, singing, rapping, whatever.
Smoke a joint
Everybody's
and split a strip.
yep. I mean, and the cool thing that a lot of the clubs we play don't even have a backstage area. You know, small places. We'd be outside smoking a cigarette. Next thing you know, somebody's rolling a blunt or a joint, and the next guy's rolling. And we're just passing joints and blunts with everybody's sharing. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's just getting down. You know what I mean? I like that shit. Why? I don't need the drama. Drama sucks. To me, I make it all about just hanging out with the fans, hanging out with my friends, making music, and just vibing out.
I mean,
That's my
for
whole
anybody
thing.
that focuses on hate and shit, it's like, what's your fucking goal in life even? Like, you just don't want other people doing their own thing? Or like, wait, what's your end goal with this? Just be a
Yeah.
salty bitch your whole life?
Yeah, I mean, some people, I mean, like I was saying earlier, before even you came on, Lucas, that before I went into the hospital, I don't know if you saw the first part and how I got diverticulitis, almost died on the operating table and all. And that was in February of this year.
I have been fucked up sick these last like fucking 5 days.
So my whole thing is before that, I was mentally not in a right place. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was just bad. Like, I don't know. I don't even know why. But I notice it's hard for people to get out of that cycle. Like once you get put into that cycle, it's hard to get out of it. It takes a lot of work to get out of that, like depressed, like anger and whatever you're feeling and you're down. And like, you know how they're saying people are just miserable. Something happens and it takes a lot to get out of that. I mean, it took me to almost die to get out of it. That's pretty fucking gnarly to have that happen. So I look at somebody was watching over me. Oh, matter of fact, I talked to Daddy Longlegs after the podcast, and I reached out to him because I hadn't talked to him in a while, and we were talking, and he goes, "God woke you up." He goes, "God has a plan for you." He goes, "We don't know what that is yet." He goes, "But there's a plan for you." He goes, "If not, you'd be dead." He goes, "You would have been dead." So I'm waiting to see what God has a plan for me. That's what I'm waiting to see what happens. Who knows? I don't know, but it's crazy. But yeah, so but it, no, he didn't call the cops on me. But he called the cops on you, Swill? I mean, I was lucky I didn't get him called on me. No, I got to say I mean, I don't know what your story is, but I mean, like I was saying on the first one, I've known the dude for 25 years and we've had a pretty good working and friendship and but I never did anything. I hope I never did anything. I don't know, to like piss him off. I don't know. I hope I never did, but I try not to piss anybody off. That's my whole thing. Because like you know what I mean? Like we were saying, with all the drama and all the baloney and everything going on, and like I don't drama ain't for me no more. I'm ready to live again.
Swill, why did he call the cops on you?
Yeah. What was that about?
Yeah, I sent you the link, Swill. Come on and talk about it.
Yeah, I'd like to know. I'd like to hear about it. Yeah, some people are soft. I get it. There's people that are soft. I mean, I'm sure I piss off a lot of people too, but I try not to. It's just one of those. It's one of them things, you know.
People take shit to heart way too quick.
Yeah, I got to say, this new generation, and I'm not trying to sound like an old person. They're just really, like he said, soft. Like people just are so quick to, like nobody knows how. The problem is nobody knows how to talk and communicate with each other. Everybody's the first sign of fuck you. Like everybody's just crazy.
It's those damn pussy Gen X parents that raise them.
Oh, wait a minute. That would be me. An ex-parent.
Yeah,
well, actually, no, I didn't raise my kids like that.
Generation talk don't mean shit, you know?
Oh, I know. But I did make sure that, because like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with how Gen X's were raised and all that. Like our parents did not give a shit about any of us. They would, like in the summertime, when you woke up after you had breakfast, get the fuck out of the house and don't come back until the lights came on. You came home before that, you got your ass whooped.
Yeah, that's what I got.
You know what I mean? Like I was like, they're like, get out. Because like everybody was like, why you drink out of the water hose? Because we couldn't get in the house. It was either drink out of the water hose or drink in a pond or die of thirst.
Yeah.
Like I even said that to my dad recently. I was like, you realize the fucking trauma you and all the other parents fucking caused us? And like, what do you mean? I'm like, you guys told us to get the fuck out of the house. Don't come in the house. We weren't allowed. We weren't allowed to do anything. Whatever you know what I mean? They didn't care. You know, that's why we were called latchkey kids, because we had the keys around our neck and just running around. You know what I mean? Like, even if we weren't allowed in the house, if we ever got caught in that house, even if they weren't home, oh God. I mean, I've had frying pans smacked off my dome and everything. Tree branches, switches, tree branches, belts, watches.
Whooped with everything in sight.
Anything that could be used as a weapon, I got beat with as a kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I made sure I raised my kids not to be fucking soft and not to be an asshole, be respectful. Like I taught my kids manners, how to be respectful, be grateful, be gracious. Like don't just be like an entitled little bitch. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes they got their moments, but for the most part, they're some good eggs.
Oh yeah. What is the single most important message you want to people to remember in your music?
I just what I really want people, like, especially when I go into retirement and I go off into the sunset until somebody pulls me back out of retirement. But I I want people just to remember that, I was like a fun dude and like the music. I made the music for myself, but I also made it for the people that vibed with me. And I hope that they enjoyed what I produced, put out there. And, when they came to the shows, I hope that people, enjoyed it. They were entertained. I'm big into being an entertainer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know people rap and they get on stage and they just stand there and they don't care about their stage presence. Like, I throw plastic babies at people. I have like baby dolls on crosses and covered in chunk blood. And, we have different props and different shit for different songs. Like I have Off With Your Head. I got this decapitated head with a ponytail like this chick. And I just, we kick dolls into the crowd. You know what I mean? We just have fun with it.
Hey, you gotta do shit like whip things at the crowd, throw some balloons out there, whatever the fuck, whatever gets people moving a little more color flashing around.
Yeah, I just want people to. It's more for me than for the fans, but I just want to make sure that everybody was entertained. They enjoyed it. I'm not saying I'm the greatest rapper. I'm the greatest performer of all time. Never said that. Never wanted that. I just want to have my little place in this genre of music, into this industry of just having fun and partying and just doing whatever I could. Exactly. It's all about having fun with the art. I never got into music for money. Never. I was lucky enough that I have a good job. You know what I mean?
Money is the stupidest reason to get into music. It's not going to take you very far.
No. And I've always liked music. My grandfather taught me how to play a saxophone back in 4th grade. And I played it all the way through high school. And I love music itself. Doesn't matter. I listen to classical music like we played like in a high school band. I listen to all kinds of jazz, and the only genre I don't really care for is country, but
it's the worst one.
Yeah.
I can listen to I can listen to jazz. I can listen to contemporary. You know what I mean? I can listen to all kinds of shit. Just country is it's all the same. It's like I'm banging my sister in the back of the truck and I got a dog and I got a baby.
My wife is dead, my dog is dead. I took a bottle of whiskey to the head.
Yeah. I mean, like even the song that we got coming out with Jelly Roll, it's a little country rapish, but it's not a country song. Fury just wanted the country beat because that's what Jelly Roll does now. Like everybody, I hate that all these people are jumping on this, all these rappers are jumping on this country fucking bandwagon shit. Like Chris Calico and all of these other people doing it. Like, dude, you're fucking, I'm not trying to cause beef or start no shit with anybody, but what the
there's
fuck?
some catering ass
that ain't your shit.
Stop touring with a pedophile.
And that too.
Overtime.
Touring with pedophiles.
Overtime is a pedophile.
Pander like little bitches. I'll say it.
Yeah, I hate seeing that shit. It's like you guys did whatever. You're never gonna see me come out with a country album or an R. I can't fucking sing for shit. If you put a gun to my head and said sing to save your life, I'm dying.
Boom.
You know what I mean? Like
sexual healing.
You know what I mean? Oh, it would be terrible. It would be funny. It just sound terrible. Or I'd have to use a lot of auto-tune. But I don't know. I just want people just to be themselves. Stop trying to me, it feels like all these artists that are jumping genres like that are trying to find what's hot to get big. Like I know it means nothing in the grand scheme, but like be true to yourself. Do what you do the best. If you want, I mean, if people are gonna run out and go do what they gotta, but I'm not supporting, I'm not having any of it. It's like even with Jelly Roll, like I know Jelly Roll as rapper, not country singer. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, there's a couple songs that I can vibe with on the country album that's all right, but I can't listen to the whole thing. I tried and it's like
I don't go out of my way to search it.
You know what I mean? It's like skip. This one's okay, but I don't have to listen to it over and over. But skip.
I've heard it 500 billion times. Skip.
Yeah, and I'm just like, my whole thing is I just want to just say, just why?
And now he's a fucking wrestler now. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, even though I've heard about, I don't know if you heard about all the stories of like behind the scenes with him in wrestling. Like he earned a lot of respect because Jacob Fatu said he was watching Jelly Roll practice, in the ring. And when they're done training for the day, people go in, sweep, they clean the ring and all that. Jelly Roll went to whoever it was and goes, okay, we're done training. They go, okay, you can go home. He goes, no. Give me the broom. Give me the stuff. Like, he didn't make that, above him. Like, he was, above that. He went in there. He cleaned the ring. He swept it. He put in the time and the effort. So I give him respect for that. Same thing like Logan Paul. Logan Paul as a person, take it or leave it. But as an in-ring performer, he earned my respect.
Good. Yeah, he's good.
Oh, fuck that guy. Look more into him.
Oh, no. I know all the fuckery with him. I know all that shit. But I'm just saying, as a celebrity going into wrestling, like another celebrity that's really good at wrestling, Bad Bunny. I can't stand his music. I can't understand a word he's saying. But he did that Backlash pay-per-view with Damian Priest, and he fucking killed that shit.
Really?
You would have never thought he was like, if you didn't know much about Bad Bunny, you thought he was a new wrestler and you thought it was good. Like, he musically, like, the beat's good. Like, I don't speak Spanish, so I don't understand what he's saying. And that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I used to go to Puerto Rico a lot for work. And I would go to the local music stores and go buy local underground Puerto Rican rap music. I couldn't understand it, but I just wanted to listen to it.
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were saying.
I
They could have
been some like Australia stuff I can't understand, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, I've just learned. There used to be it's still there actually, in this city, North Providence, in Rhode Island. This store has been around even probably as long as I've been around. It's called Kangaroo Tapes and CDs. They used to sell all the underground shit back in the 90s. Because there used to be this other rap group from Rhode Island called Dead Presidents, not the ones that came out in the 90s. I think they were from like DC or something, or wherever the hell they were from.
The Millions of Peaches.
Bomb movie and rappers.
Yeah. And but these guys were like white Italian dudes from Rhode Island doing it. But you could only get the tape there. And I had just happened and like, oh, new tape. The lady knew me that owned the store. She's like, check these out. Brand new guys, new rappers from Rhode Island. And I checked it out. I was like, ooh. They were pretty good. I still got that cassette tape. I just need a cassette player to listen to it. Crazy, man.
You care if I run Voices in My Head song?
What about it?
You cool with playing that?
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
All right. Get a little fucking piss break and whatnot.
Yeah.
You're done here. Grab your shit and get out of here. You're fired.
Voices in my head, laughing and screaming until I was dead. The rancor inside has fueled me for years. Now I return to feed off all of your fears. I got nightmares, a bizarre knuckle fucking my brain. Smoking weed with Gordy, laughing says I'm insane. He said you better not listen to the voices within. They gonna eat you up, peeling up your skin. I got startled as I'm approached by fury. Voices told me to move along, that I better scurry. To possess my soul, walking through the woods all night. I'm fighting these demons that have left me in fright. Everybody told me I was fucked in the head. The voices told Bizarre that I was better off dead. The voices within tell me to kill you. Try run for your life, nothing it will do. I'm out of my mind, I got the will to die, and I'll conceal you, hide you in the field too. The voices within tell me to kill you. Try run for your life, nothing it will do. I'm out of my mind, I got the will to die, and I'll conceal you, hide you in the field too.
I'll catch a bitch like a Pikachu. Yeah, I'm right behind, and I'm creeping too. Next I'm beating through your face, leaking ooze. Now catch these Pokeballs, better speak the truth. The voices in my head, yeah, they told me to do it. They also told me that you mostly a nuisance, that never can do shit without looking stupid. I really hate your guts, dumb slut, I'm ruthless. They call me Etherin, again, nice to meet ya. I lure you inside, there was never no pizza. It's you and me alone, didn't mean to deceive ya. That's a lie, ready, bitch? Time to teach ya. You broke my heart, now I'm breaking your jaw. Setting fire to your car, dragging you under the stars. Laughing loud as I applaud, watch you stand up in the bar. Every single thing that you should've never called.
The voices within tell me to kill you. Try run for your life, nothing it will do. I'm out of my mind, I got the will to die, and I'll conceal you, hide you in the field too. The voices within tell me to kill you. Try run for your life, nothing it will do. I'm out of my mind, I got the will to die, and I'll conceal you, hide you in the field too.
I hear voices and I can't escape them. Make a choice, shit, I kidnap, kill and rape them. A product of my environment. On some violent shit, wire lips shut, hit his guts, I'm getting wild with it. Hide is likely gonna get your wife and child hit. I'm in a crisis, midlife as time ticks. You might just die right here tonight, prime time, bitch. Talk to my own mind, like Gordy, you got this.
Knock, knock, who the fuck is it? Bizarre from D12, about to fuck 20 midgets. Yeah. I'm a murderer, who wanna ride? I'm a ghetto nigga, still hang my clothes outside. I took DMT and left this earth. The afterlife can call me Papa Smurfs. Get some Sebastians, I need a clinic. You got a 4-5, I run a Bennett. I believe in God, but I still eat ya. 20,000, I'll smoke this preacher. A rapist on the run, I'ma go inside. Just rape this little white girl, catch me outside.
Yeah.
The way it cut off was a little jarring, but that was tight.
Yeah, we actually filmed that in a haunted house in Massachusetts called 13th. Well, it's 13th World Fright Park. They had a second location, but they rented the spot from a town park, and the town forced them out. And they just didn't want any haunted houses at this place no more. They don't really. The town sucks. They didn't want nothing, but yeah,
No happiness allowed.
yeah, no happiness allowed. So they're looking for a new spot. They might not be able to open a spot this year in Ireland because it's too. Like if they don't have a spot now, it's too late. Because you'd have to build, all the walls, build all the infrastructure and all that. And I helped them build that one in, was it 2022? They built that. So I didn't build the whole thing, but I helped them with a crew build that whole thing all summer long and all that. And it was fun. Working at haunted houses. I look at, and plus that company, they do touch haunt every night. It's an option. You don't have to be touched, but depending upon what scene you're in, it gets kind of crazy. There's an RV park in it, and it's guys in pig masks and overalls and chainsaws, and they bring you into the fucking campus and shit, and they're rubbing the chainsaws all over you. It's like a horror movie.
I couldn't do a touch one. I'd end up swinging on somebody. I've already almost swung on a few people in haunted houses. I get scared and I fucking rock my fist back.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've had people square up with me when I would scare people, and I'll be, I have like a foam bat from Spirit Halloween. They don't know that it's a foam bat, And I go, come on, motherfucker, I'll crack your fucking head. Like, and they'll
No,
back
I
off.
mean, like in the moment of panic, if somebody touches my shoulder, I'm just spinning around and fucking punching them.
Oh, you should go on the. I have 2 YouTubes. One's the one that DistroKid puts all my music on. Then I have the one I put my music videos and stuff. There is a video on a few videos of going through, especially not that property, the other one in Rhode Island. And I was the only one. It was disgusting. It's disgusting. It's not like it wasn't scary. It was just gross and funny. Like they would because I worked there, so they knew everybody knew me. So that's why they could do what they could do to me because you can't do what they were doing to me to like you guys. You know what I mean? Like they were dumping like prime, Logan Paul's prime. They were hitting me with mayonnaise and ketchup and mustard and hay, and somebody hit me with balsamic vinaigrette and
burger,
smashing like tuna fish on me, and it was just, you're just covered in gunk, fake blood, the whole nine. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I'm used to doing it to people. I'm used to getting covered in shit from people. So to me, it didn't bother me. The people I show, they're like, "Oh, fuck a motherfucker up if somebody did that to me." But it's pretty set up. Like we pick a date and we know like before they even open, we're like, all right, this date, weather providing, I'm rolling through with cameras. Let's do this. And there was another haunted house called Fairtown. Theirs was more story based and it was fucking cool. And I had like the opening scene the first year we did it, they put us in a white, candy rape van. And there's this chick that's a babysitter in it. She's talking about killing kids and they're going to kill us. And there's this whole thing for like 20 minutes. You're sitting in this fucking van and it's fucking crazy. Then when she's done doing her shit, the back fucking doors open. It's clowns fucking grabbing people and throwing them. And they putting them in through little tunnels this way, separating you from your crew. It was fucking crazy. But that was, everybody got that, but you didn't get dumped on. It was wild. It was wild. Because like someone like me, you're not scaring me. Everybody tried to, like somebody goes, or whatever they're doing. I go, is that all you got, motherfucker? Like I'm talking like some of the best haunt actors in the world can't even scare me. I'm just like, that's it. That's all you got. It's not like a bad. I just don't get scared.
Haunted houses tripping. I get scared, but it's like a type scared.
Oh yeah, like, going through haunted houses, like even on. You ever do that on shrooms?
Oh,
like,
hell yeah. That's what I was saying. I like
haunted. I one time I worked on shrooms in there. That was wild. But the cool thing was I was the set leader and I designed the haunt. I helped decorate it, build it. We came up with the audio and we were playing all juggalo shit in there. Like, you know what I mean? They let me play whatever I wanted. So it was, we'd have Twisted, ICP, everybody just playing in there because we were clowns. And we had that place bumping. Freaking, college kids come rolling through. There'll be like 20, 30 in one small ass room. The walls were almost caving. They got video of it. They were like, this place is fucking nuts. We called it Tickle Time Creamery at the first place because you saw the Tickle Time Creamery and Voices in My Head. So then that happened because of COVID. They opened in 2020. They couldn't open. Like you couldn't touch at all that year. Because COVID, you're not supposed to touch anybody. And I would go, who's ready for tickle time? And I would chase dudes and chicks and kids out, chasing like I was going to tickle them. Then I made a creamery. So it's clowns and ice cream. And I made all these ice cream treats and all kinds of props and shit. And we had a kitchen and the thing was nuts. Then when I would do the tickle time thing, dudes were crazy. Like the salad tongs. We grab it. One of the guys would grab it and start twisting dudes' nipples and shit with them. And they're like, oh, I love it. Like everybody just, because like chicks, we couldn't touch their chest. We can't, there's rules to touching because some places have done it. And then they got some actors end up with accidental sexual assault charges because they accidentally touched an area.
I'm not suing anybody if they twist my nipple, but that for sure is catching somebody a fist. Fucking salad tong twist my titty. I'm here to get scared, not fucking turned on.
It's just why it's just wild what happens. You would never think you don't know until you do it, and then when you see the crazy shit. And then you got the punk kids that it's, they're scared, but they're trying to act tough. Then they're trying to get in your face. They're like, oh, you can't hit me. I'm like, I'll go to jail. I don't care. Like, don't get in my face like that.
I mean, people don't realize that most people that work in haunted houses are a little fucking insane themselves.
You have to be a little bit. Because, like I was telling you, when I went through and they were dumping shit, they had like a hillbilly chainsaw area in this one, not the one with the music video. And one guy was standing 8 feet up on a wall, and they made it like a Diddy party. And they had us holding signs about Diddy banging us and shit. And then they were dropping baby oil all over us. But again, I knew them all.
666th victim.
Yeah, it was funny. The whole thing I tell people, even people that would throw punches, there's a way to go through a haunted house in those situations without having to throw hands. Now, it takes a little bit on the person, but I tell everybody, if you're going to go to an event like that, just kind of put your guard down a little bit. You're not going to get hurt. You're not going to get raped. It's all meant to be fun and entertaining. And I get it. Some people are like, nope. I showed Jay Reno.
I'm getting hurt. that's hurting someone.
Right? Like Reno's like, he goes, I go in there, I'm fucking a motherfucker up. He goes, I could never do that. and I get it. It's not for everybody, but I just tell you, just put your guard down a smidge and just roll with it. Because they're trying to, it's kind of like going through acting like, like you're in a play, but you're walking through a haunted house. There is a little bit of a thing to it. And again, it's not for everybody. I mean, I totally get that. But if somebody's willing to try it, just put your guard down, play along. Because it's a show. So you just, oh, yeah. You can see that's Blueberry the Clown. Oh, there's Jordan, that other guy that had the red shirt on that was walking through. He's one of our characters on stage. Now, I wonder if this is the one. Oh, yeah, I think this is the. Remember I told you about my hype man? That
tortured on 14th. Yeah.
Yeah, tortured on 13th World. Yeah. Oh yeah, see the guy. Oh, see the clown there, the fat fuck right there. That got the guy putting the blade on the guy. That was my hype man.
Yeah.
For that diss song, "The Gathering of Lies." That's that guy right there. That guy right there is a piece of shit. Accused.
What's he stuffing in his mouth?
Like a muffin, some kind of like cake or a muffin. There was nothing fuck with it. It was just something to shove in your mouth. But like, you see it like the other guy had, like, see how everybody's just covered in they just made concoctions of mixing like eggs and mayonnaise and water and all kinds of disgusting shit. And they just dump it on you. Some people like were throwing up almost. And it was pretty gross. Put it this way. I had to take my clothes off. I was in my socks and underwear driving home for 45 minutes, and I was hungry. So I stopped at Wendy's on the way home. I got fake blood all over me. I'm covered in shit. Yeah, look, I'm in a cage, and it was gross. I almost threw up several times. I'm not gonna front. I ain't gonna lie. I was fucked up. And the guy at the drive-thru, look, I got that shit all over my face. And I'm pulling up the drive-thru and I got no clothes on. And the guy was like, "What happened to you?" And I'm like, I'm trying to explain to this guy. He goes, "Oh, I'm glad you explained that." Because he goes, "I was just about to call the cops because it looked like you just murdered somebody."
And fuck people call the fucking cops because you got mayonnaise on your face. You look like a real piece of shit.
Legit. Like, I'm just covered in all kinds of crap. And yes, we torture ourselves and we somehow ridiculously enjoy being covered in crap. But last year we were supposed to do it. It rained, so we couldn't do it. The day we were going to do it was like the last day of the season or whatever. And so we didn't get to do it last year. But we had said no more dumping. We're like, it's disgusting. We got to throw the would you yourself, Lucas, would you get in your own car like that? I wouldn't.
Oh, fuck no.
I took all my clothes off and threw them in the woods. They're probably still there.
I can't say I wouldn't do some gross shit like that, but not in my own vehicle, not in my nice clothes.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So we threw the clothes out, and I'm like I said, I'm driving home practically naked. It was it was a fun little experience. I don't really recommend it, but
I always thought I'd do real.
What was the worst part about
it? I think right about now with the fish, it look, I'm almost throwing up legit right there. It was so the smell was so bad. Like they said after that, it's that whole and that's outdoors. There's no roofs on there. It's all outdoors in the woods.
You look happy and sad at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, because I put myself through it. I was having fun. I'm not gonna lie, I was having fun, but some of it was just disgusting. You feel defeated when you go through it. It's just like it's almost like getting your ass whooped, but just with food and condiments. And the other video, the year before that, they buried me in hay. I looked like a hay monster covered with. They dumped chocolate syrup and caramel. So you know, what I mean, they just whatever they could find in their house that they just wanted to dump on me. But I said, nah. I said, you know what? You guys need to.
Here's some expired beans from the food shelf. You can have
probably,
those.
Yeah. They had look. They were opening it up right there and they're just dumping it all over us. But they, I told them, I said, no more dumping. I said, I want you guys at the best of your ability to actually try to scare me. I said, this isn't scary. It's disgusting and it's funny. When you're watching somebody else go through this, it's funny. I'm not going to lie. I know it's me going through it, but it is funny to see that. So I said, look, let's not do that. The owners kind of hated it a little bit because of the smell. The smell lasts for like a week or two. Like everybody that's going through after for the next couple of weeks smells all that. And it's disgusting. But I had fun. It doesn't look like it in the video, but I was having fun.
No, I see you smiling between different things getting tossed on you.
Yeah. Yeah. See, oh, that guy's trying to clean me up, you know, water. And the funny thing is
water. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because the year before, two guys hit me with a can of beans. The second guy just whipped it. It was all in my ears and up my nose, in my mouth. It was disgusting. It was just
mix up some like refried beans and some syrup or something, and just fucking like that shit at somebody.
Oh yeah, they and it's funny too because I had to tell these guys like even after this. They all know me and the other guy that was the dude in the red hood, sweatshirt, and the other guy that was with us. For some reason, everybody goes after me and kind of neglects everybody else. And I said, why am I getting it all? I'm like, these dudes are coming in here to get it too. Get them. I'm like, I'm not saying not get me, but spread the love. I'm like, these guys are kind of bummed because they're not getting it. Yeah, this is a fog room right here. You can't see shit, obviously. And
those are the ones I hate the most. The fog rooms and shit.
Yeah.
You can't. They have at the one where the music video was filmed at. What do they call it? Oh, they call it Hell House. It looks like a house on fire, and you go in it, and it's just smoke, and it takes you forever to get out. Yeah, see, they're rubbing the chainsaws. Oh, obviously no blades on the chainsaws.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like shit like that as much. It's like, oh, you're rubbing a fake or just I don't know, like, what the fuck's supposed to be scary about that? Somebody just coming at you with a fucking chainsaw.
I tell owners of multiple haunts, I said, you guys need to lay off the chainsaws. I'm like, they're overdone. They're not scary anymore. Look at what I did. I'm over here going, like playing along, trying to fake being scared. It's not scary.
Like, shit like in those fog rooms, if you got if you just fill it like halfway and then you got somebody like spider crawling around on the ground.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that.
That shit.
Because a lot of times the haunts will do matter of fact, the new thing they do is they do the fog in the ceiling. Like if they put a roof on it, they'll do the one that we filmed the music video, they have like this, it looks like a like a New Orleans swamp house shack kind of thing. And they put a roof on it. So they have half fog, like you said, on the ground. but then they have it above you like that too. Your head's not in the fog, but if you look up, there's all fog, and you look down, and they got people jumping up out of the fog at you, and it works well, and I like it. Oh, yeah, this is what they're
Give
doing the
somebody
kitty
like some
party.
black contacts, whatever, dress them up real fucked up, and then just have them start walking behind a group while they're not paying attention. Just have them walk with them like they're part of the group.
Yeah, see, I'm open for you, Diddy. Don't pity the Diddy. Shit like that. I am Diddy's #1 fan.
Oh,
yeah, see, that guy's dumping baby oil on us. And I had just stuck it on me, and I walked around with the sign for a while, just stuck to me from all the goop.
why is this such an arousing experience? Baby oil and all this food smothered around.
And it's you know what? Now you're starting to make me question some stuff. Now that you say that, it's a little out there, I think. Yeah.
Like,
Again, I'm just the kind of guy that I'll just let my guard down and just roll with it.
Have fun. Yeah.
who was the
Yeah.
Diddy shit scaring? Children?
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's
Groups of
just.
just women?
Yeah, they. What are they? Oh yeah, I mean, some of these actors in here are good. Some kind of suck. Some are good. I mean, they're all. I mean, the actors love it because they don't get to do this every night. This is them blowing steam off from the season, being it. You know what I mean? When you got to deal with a lot of assholes, like I was saying, a lot of assholes come through. So this is their way of having fun, blowing steam. Nobody's getting hurt. It's really safe, and they all know the rules, and everybody has fun. I just say, do whatever you want. I said, the only rule I have is don't put me in the hospital and don't kill me. And
Way
don't
too
wait my
many of
butthole.
the actors are smiling and laughing and shit. That would take away from the fear.
Oh, it would. It would. And but I think it's like I said, for me, they're having a good time on my behalf because they don't, like I said, they don't. Oh, this fucking scene was friggin' the asylum. Matter of fact, I went back and worked a night. I do guest acting for them. And I said, look, they were asking me to come back. I said, look, can I be Dr. Gigglez in the asylum? I said, I've always wanted to be in a haunted house as my character rapping. And I had the whole doctor outfit, the mask and everything in there. And it was fun. Fans went through because I promoted it and I was going, I was working. I said, come find me in the asylum and da-da-da-da. And, they're shooting all kinds, like, I think that was like Fruit Punch. That they
Lock
were
somebody in a room and start rapping through the fucking vents or something. I'm gonna fuck your skull. I'm gonna stretch your holes.
Oh, and that guy that's putting stuff, he's got a bedpan. His character name's Poopies, and he gets like devil dogs or like chocolate muffins, and he forms them into turds, and he wets them up, and he pretends like he's eating shit, and it grosses people out. It's very effective. He's actually in college for acting, and he's really good. And here's one thing about haunted houses. Yeah, see, the thing I hate about haunted houses, and I told the owners right to their face, it said I hate it. I don't like when a haunted house uses IP like a Freddy or a Jason and doesn't have the budget to do it right.
Takes you out of it so quick.
Because like Universal does it because, when they do Halloween Horror Nights, because their budget for Halloween Horror Nights every year is $25 million. So they have the money to do it justice and do it right. When Universal does a haunted house, it's like walking on a movie set.
Was that
These
rewrite?
guys, yeah, these guys aren't millionaires that own this. You know what I mean? They don't have millions of dollars for a budget. So they got to do the best they can with what they got. But I told them, I said, like you said, it takes you out of it. I said that to the owners. I said, it takes me out of it. I said, if you can't do it right, do not do it.
If you're already gonna smear things on people, you should just wear like 2 layers of pants, and in one of them just have like a bag or something filled with like red syrup and like shit that looks like turds. Just pull that out and smear it on somebody's face, bloody shit looking stuff.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's what that guy Poopies does. He'll take it. He's rubbing poop. He's got pudding in this one, and he's rubbing chocolate pudding to look like diarrhea on me. Out of a bed.
But you have to like spray it with some of that fart spray or something so it smells like ass too. You just rub it.
No, that stuff smelled like ass. he put some shit in it, not real shit, but he put something in it, and
Yeah, it's just a little bit of real feces to make it to sell.
Probably. That poor dude in the red that you see walking around the corner over there, he was like mortified. He kept going, "What the fuck?" all night. Like, you know what I mean? He's just even in because he's my neighbor. He lives across the street from me.
Right.
And his brother is the father of my granddaughter. And I said, dude, you don't realize what you're getting into. When he's like, nah, I want it. He had never gone through a haunted house before. And that was his first haunted house experience.
Standard haunted house either.
Yeah.
Wild first experience.
Yeah. Look at that. You got chicks standing over you. Oh, yeah. She's ripping her face open and blood's pouring out. She had this prosthetic made for her that she could rip it. That was like the coolest thing I've seen anybody in that haunt do. Like, you know what I mean? They went all out with prosthetics. And that guy that played Jason, I had him for Ari Lehman for First Jason, that band, the guy that was Kid Jason in the original movie. He cosplayed Jason for him at the show.
That's awesome.
Again, I'm one of them guys, if I see an opportunity that I can give people, I give it. Like, if this was other rappers or promoters, they would charge somebody to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just come. Like, we're going to have fun. Because, like, he kept talking shit saying, this guy right here, he kept talking shit saying, oh, you guys can't scare me, da-da-da-da-da. The dude was scared within 5 minutes. He had never, like I
How
said,
long did it take to go through it?
Well, in that, usually when you're not getting fucked with like that, it's like 25 minutes. It takes us, 30, 40 minutes sometimes to go through it when you're getting things dumped on you like that. Just because, like, usually in a haunted house, you're just walking through. As you saw, we're getting stopped and held in an area. And, the first time we did it there, which was the year before that, other people are coming behind us. So we changed it so it's not like that anymore. We went last because people were coming through and some people were getting pissed because they have the necklaces on. That's how they know when they can touch you. So some people are seeing me getting crazy fucked up and things dumped, and they're going, why am I not getting that? So they're seeing this shit. Some are videotaping me going through because they're like, I can't believe this shit's happening. But then on the flip side, they're getting mad that they're not getting that. And the haunt's trying to explain to them when they're complaining that this is set up. We don't do that because we're not trying to. People have sued them for ruining a $150 jacket. Like, just by, you know what I mean? Just by accident, not even doing that. Things happen. And so they got sued for $150 for a coat. They wore a white fucking coat in a haunted house.
What do you think's going to happen?
Exactly. That's what they said, but they didn't want any trouble. So matter of fact, to get out of suit, they just handed them $150. They brought the coat, showed the coat was fucked up. He's like, yeah, here's $150, go away. Cause he's like, we're gonna sue you. I'm like, nope. Just here, go away. It's crazy that they do that, but I mean, wearing white to begin with on a normal basis is tough to wear because I don't know about anybody else. I'm a slob, and I had a white jacket on earlier. I had pasta sauce all over it that just dripped out of nowhere. Like, I was eating pasta before this, and I'm like, what the fuck? I can't just wear white. So going through a haunted house in white on a non-night like that, you're coming out dirty.
I can't drink anything without spilling half of it. So yeah, all my white shit gets ruined instantly.
Yeah, I have coffee and whatever. It's like I got a hole in my lip or something. Everything's just falling through. I'm like, it's not like I'm spitting it anywhere. It's just falling. I don't understand what the hell's happening. Yeah, I don't get it.
You got one of those little, what are those shits called? Stoma or something?
The what?
A stoma? Those holes?
Yeah, I have one for that because I have an ostomy bag, so I have a stoma.
Okay, so it's just leaking through there.
Yeah, because like I will tell you the when I had a colonoscopy Tuesday, I made a joke because they had it because my colon is like in a loop and cut off right now. So I can't poop through my butt. I haven't pooped through my butt since February 4th.
So you
But,
have a very clean asshole.
That's what my wife said. I said, "You want to give it a lick?" I said, "It's the cleanest it's ever gonna be."
This would be the best time. You won't get this opportunity again.
Yeah, it got no shit on it. But I was making a joke even with the surgeon. I go, "You're sexually assaulting my intestines," because usually when they do a colonoscopy, they go up your butt. They had to do it through the stoma, through the bag, and my butt. So my intestines got sexually assaulted.
DP.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. Well, I was knocked out, but I can't wait. This is the most disgusting thing in my life I've had to deal with. Is a stupid ostomy bag. It's gross.
How temporary is it? Like a month or something?
Well, they said 4 to 6 months from then. So I got a 6-week appointment coming up in May. And then that's when I'll find out the date when the reversal comes, and then the bag will go away. But I told him, I said, I don't want to do it before the first week of June because I'm going on a cruise to Alaska. I don't want to be like all kinds of extra fucked up.
What if it freezes over there, though?
Well, at that time of the year, it's like mid 50s, early, like low 60s.
Yeah, I always forget Alaska's actually not that cold.
Well, I mean, for the most part, I think it only gets to like 70, 75 period, like in the summer there. And
half the time, like Minnesota winters, if you look up the temperature, we're like 10 degrees below fucking Alaska, you know?
Oh shit. Yeah, it's always cold over there where you guys are at.
Minnesota sucks, dude.
Now, did you guys get a lot of snow? Do you guys get a lot of snow every year?
Generally, we've had a few years recently where you can tell climate change is butt fucking us.
Yeah, because like this year we got, matter of fact, when I came home from the hospital, like not even a week later, we got 3 feet of snow in one storm. Just bam. And then I'm like, well, kids, get your ass out there and shovel because I can't.
It was like 30 degrees yesterday, 82 today, and apparently there might be a snowstorm in the next few days.
Jesus. Yeah, we're supposed to get in like in the 80s this week, which is pretty high for Rhode Island is, I mean, Rhode Island, we get all 4 seasons. Yeah, I mean, we get all 4. We get it all. But lately, like you said, with the climate change and everything, we haven't been getting a lot of snow. But then all of a sudden this year, we got dumped on. We had probably 5, 6, 7 feet of snow in the yard again this year. It was crazy.
My fucking shed got so much snow on top of it that the roof dented in.
Damn, yeah, it gets 90s this week, 30s next week. Where's Star's mommy from?
Michigan, maybe?
Yeah, Mother Nature's like on some fuck shit right now. For sure. Like, I think she's in menopause or going crazy. Oh, Virginia, right?
Yeah. I haven't been seeing the comments. Who called security for getting water on him?
Oh, Daddy Longlegs called
what a
security
bitch.
on him.
Where?
Yeah, what gathering was that? I don't know if Will's still here, but I don't know what gathering that was.
What's
Is
that?
his memory even reliable enough?
I don't know. We'll find out. But again, I don't know. Like I said, I've had a different experience with Daddy Longlegs than other people have. You know what I mean? I've known that dude for 25 years. And my experience with him is way different than what other people experienced. Like for me, I can never shit talk him. He's never done anything wrong to me. I've never seen him do no pedophile shit. You know what I mean? I never seen him do any shit. Like, I'm not saying he did or he didn't. I don't know. But in my 25 years with him, he's always been a stand-up dude to me. Now, I know a lot of people have had different experiences, and everybody has their own experience, and you feel the way you feel. But and the stuff that he's done for me, like, I mean, if he was like a pedophile, I'd be like, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck what you did for me. Fuck you. But to me, he's okay right now in my book. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people have said to me, like, stay away from him. He's bad. He's this. He's that. He's done.
There's a lot of people I love, but you know, if they cried about the water at the gathering, I'd still call them a bitch. You know?
Yeah. No, I get that. There's no reason for that. I don't care who you know what I mean? It don't matter. Like, I wouldn't. I would never do that to somebody. I mean, unless they were like trying to like pour hot lava on me or kill me. But
Yeah,
if
was
you
it
just-
boiling water or maybe piss water?
oh, I hope it wasn't the piss water.
Had a little AIDS blood squirted into it.
Ew. Yeah, no, I hope not. That would be terrible. Be so
Here, have some
terrible.
hepatitis and some AIDS.
Oh yeah, that would be like what Hog Rock, like hepatitis.
Here's a bottle of water I nutted in.
Yeah, have some of my babies. Drink them down. Drink my babies.
Is that what you meant by you throw babies in the crowd? You're just
Well, the joke was with the plastic babies, the little bit ones. Like I would do the the motion of that, just go. I did it as a joke to see if it. I was like, this isn't gonna stick. I was wrong. ICP's got their soda and Gua's got spraying blood. I got little plastic babies, and I actually enjoy flinging them at people. Like if I see people kind of not like getting into it, I hum them as hard as I can and peg them in the head with them. Just to hey, get your attention. Get over here, have some fun. You're getting hit with a plastic fucking baby. Let's have some fun.
yeah. Quit
Right.
standing there with your arms crossed looking sour.
I hate that. Like back in the day, in my first run of Gigglez, people were fucking going nuts and moshing and
fucking
partying, and now everybody's like, I don't want to get bumped. I don't want to get touched.
Cry babies.
Yeah, crybaby bitches. I don't know.
Oh man, I get jealous of some old concerts, man. If you look at the footage from like real early ICP concerts, if you can even find much, there's not a shit ton, weirdly. Or if you look up some of these old rock bands fucking concerts, man, people were going crazy, damn near throwing each other over the barriers and shit just to get a spot, just so they could fucking pump their fists and scream. God, I love that energy. I wish every year at the gathering, the whole crowd was just fucking rocking out, dude.
Yeah, it's like I've seen like even some like metal bands and stuff. What do you call it? The death wall when they come
Yeah,
fucking
wall of
running at
death.
each other. Yeah, and I'm fascinated when I see that. Like just like the energy that these people bring, and like when the band's fucking playing and getting them ready for it, and like wait, not yet, and they're building, and you can even watching it on YouTube or whatever, you can feel that energy through that crowd, like, and then
You know who shockingly gets a real good mosh pit going, especially with the wall? Fucking Papa Roach, dude. Everybody at Papa Roach concerts is insane. Chicks are ripping their titties out. People are straight snorting in the middle of the crowd. People are throwing each other around. I was probably the only guy below 6 foot. I'm fucking 5'9" over here, and I'm standing there with these big ass motherfuckers trying to throw them, can't budge them.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I'm definitely way shorter than you. I'm 5'4"3/4. That's what I was officially measured at like last month. So I'm a
just
little guy.
picture being up in there with a bunch of giants,
Oh, I'd be
dude, I
stepped on
got
and
my ass
squished.
beat.
I mean, back in the, I found ICP in '95 out in Rhode Island, and I went to a concert. I think in '96 and then at '97 when I found they were coming around. And when I went for the first time, like I didn't know what to expect because there wasn't YouTube back then. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know nothing. I didn't hear none of the lore. I had no nothing. And I went up in that, and I had the time of my life. Like, because that was like around that Great Malenko tour after they got kicked off of Island. When they came, I forgot what that tour was. Oh, it was Pie in the Face or something, whatever it was back then. And
Oh no, right now they're doing ICP on tour, part fucking 50.
yeah.
That was a stolen joke, but I enjoyed it.
Well, yeah, he was talking a few years ago. I'm going to retire. Jay going, I'm going to retire the AFib.
He's
And
been saying he'd retire since 06.
He's saying that since when?
Like 06.
Really?
Well, that's what people have told me anyway. I haven't been around long enough to confirm, but that's what I've heard is he's been saying that shit for damn near 20 years.
Yeah, but I mean, back in the day, the shows was like, you know what I mean? Like, they were so full of energy and it was crazy.
I wish Jay was still healthy enough to fucking dance around on stage, roll on the fucking ground,
Yeah.
Do his weird fucking backflips off of shit.
Well, let's see. We're spinning a wheel here. Who's gonna win a prize? Round and round and round it goes.
Damn, it really just keeps going.
It's the never-ending.
Of course, Swill won.
Of course, it's
Well,
that fucking guy.
All
He's
right,
probably
Swill.
not
What you
even in
need to
the
do
chat
is
anymore.
message me on Dr. Giggle's Facebook page, and or let Lee know. Let somebody know what your T-shirt size is, because you're gonna win. If you didn't see it, you're getting one of these. It's got a T-shirt, a candle, a lighter, and a CD in it. We need to know your shirt size, and I need your address. So if you can get that to me, and I will ship that bitch out for you tomorrow, and I will get that out to you. So you get to be the new owner of one of these little bundles. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you fuck with it. And if anybody else wants them, we're only selling them on the website for $25. That's it. I feel that's worth $25.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially with just a T-shirt and a CD alone. And then you get the candle, and I throw stickers, and sometimes I throw extra shit in them anyway that have nothing to do with the bundle. So anybody that buys a bundle and you get something that has nothing to do with the bundle, it's just me just going, here, have some free shit. Because again, like I said, it's all about the fans, the fan experience. And I just want my fans to be happy. That's it. You know, you fucked with me for 25 years. You supported me for 25 years. Everybody, you know what I mean? So why not give back?
That's only right.
Yeah, I mean,
if you accept
like
the shirt, Giggles will actually pay you.
Yeah, people pay me, been paying me buying my merch for 25 years, putting food on the table in my kids' bellies and stuff like that. And why not give back? Because like I said before, if it wasn't for the fans, I would not be talking to you guys. I would have been done years ago. You know what I mean? So I just want to make sure, like after a show or when an album comes out, that the fans enjoyed what I put out or what I performed or whatever. And if people walk away happy, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
It ain't, like I said, I didn't get in this for money. If I got into this for money, I would have quit probably after a month of doing music. Because I don't know. You know, when you hang around, when you're doing this and you're hanging around with other artists and stuff, it makes you feel good. Like, you know what I mean? You're building a rapport with actual people. Yeah, there might be a rapper or whatever, but at the end of the day, when you're friggin' just hanging out, talking to them, you have fun. The regular people, they're not no different than you and I. And it's just good just to make friends, like hang out and have friends. Like, I don't know. World's too short to be fucking shit.
Hating ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, I said the last time, I said, I think people think I'm not approachable or something. It shows some people like scared to talk to me. Like they think I'm going to kill them in real life or something. I'm like, just come and hang out. I don't charge for pictures and autographs, and I'll fucking hang out with you all fucking night.
You won the giveaway, Swill. That's what
you won the giveaway. We need your T-shirt size and your address. So message me on my Facebook, the Giggles, Dr. Giggles Facebook. Just send me your shirt size and your address, and I will ship what you won, which is...
You won a jar of used condoms.
Yep, there's a used condoms in here. You get this. But there's
That's
a T-shirt.
A box, actually.
Yeah, there's all other stuff on it. You know what I mean? There's stuff on all sides. The back, the other side, that. On the bottom. See how it has a 2X on this one particular one. I put all the shirt sizes on all the box. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just went into the design with it, and I was just like, oh, I wanted to do, like, I had never done a bundle. And I was like, I got to do something fucking cool.
He's giving you shit for your accent.
Who is?
I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, it's that New England thing, Hey, I used to, when I would, even in the late 90s, when I would travel for work, I was in San Francisco one time. We were at the Bank of America headquarters fucking with the lights. And the guy, the electrician guy in the control room, he's like, say, park the car in Harvard Yard, because we don't pronounce our R's. And sometimes we add R's where they don't belong. Like a lot of people in Rhode Island, instead of saying soda, we'll say soda. It's the same thing. I mean, I know like out in Midwest and other places, they call it pop, soda.
Yeah.
Soda pop. We just call it soda or whatever.
Iowa saying fucking wash.
Oh, that drives me nuts, dude. Like,
It works
why
up.
can't you say wash? Wash. Wash. How do you get wash out of wash?
And then you got
Yeah,
people
it's
here
so
in
weird.
Minnesota.
Well, everybody has like their own little weird accent. You know what I mean? Like when you just said that, the way that you said that from Minnesota, like, oh, I can hear that little accent. Like Canada has that boat, you know, and
Minnesota.
it's like Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and New York pretty much have a similar accent.
I used to struggle with two words in particular. I always said mouth instead of mouth, and tall instead of towel.
Yeah, I mean, I can see how that happened.
Fucking words at all. People gave me shit, and I'd be like, mouth.
Yeah, it's funny, but I'm so used to once I get out of New England and New York and everything, and I keep going out west. Everybody fucks with me because of the accent. They want to hear me say dumb shit. It's funny. I mean, I got over it pretty quick. I'm like, well, this is going to be a thing for the rest of my life, and they do it. No matter, even people in New England, because my accent sometimes is thicker than other people in Rhode Island and in New England. And I mean, there's people that like you go up to Maine, you know, even like out like Martha's Vineyard. Like you've seen Jaws. You know, I was filmed out in Mass. And you know, when you get that really thick New England accent going, you can almost, you know, it's kind of like when you go to Louisiana and they got that gibberish there, the Creole or whatever it is they talk, and you can't understand a fucking word they're saying.
South slang.
Yeah, they're like in what's that Adam Sandler movie when he was the
I just recently went to Georgia. I stopped through Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky. You know, motherfuckers got different accents in Strip every state.
Oh yeah.
Weird.
Louisiana.
Yes, yeah. See, I add an hour where it don't belong. That's like our thing we do. Same thing with pizza. So well, I could say pizza, but some people go pizza instead of pizza.
You also take away the R's, like you say, Etod.
Yep, where we go Ka, Park, Harvard.
Call people etotted.
Is there anything else you want to discuss before we hop off here?
Nah, we're good, man. Whatever. Hey, one last thing I want to say is My Way 2 dropped Friday. This album was recorded in 2004 and mixed and mastered in 2025. It has never been released, never seen the light of day. But if you want to go relive that era of that time with the wicked shit and horrorcore back in 04, it still captures the magic because of when it was recorded.
For 20 years?
I put it on the hard drive and forgot about it because I had released My Way 1, and these were songs that I didn't put on the album. And I don't know why I didn't, because some of these songs are better than what's on My Way, the first one. So I don't know what the hell my brain was thinking. But if you want to check that out, it's on all streaming platforms, wherever you get it. And just keep a lookout. Go to the merch store. Like I said, anybody that buys any merch, if you do, don't feel obligated. Helps pay my medical bills from the crazy surgery I had. That's a lot of money. You know, I'm not going to do a GoFundMe. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to cry. I just put it out there. And if you apply and you got some extra cash and you want to, cool. If not, I don't hate you. I get it. You know, but it is what it is. But yeah, just keep fucking with the music. There's more music coming. Yes, I'm retiring this year, but I'm sure somebody in the next couple of years is probably going to drag me back out. But and what happened to me doesn't affect. That's not why I retired. It's just mentally, I was just like, I think either a break or retire or just kind of focus on my health.
Just call it a hiatus then.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm sure somebody's going to be like, hey, some artist that I worked with will be like, hey, we need you to come do some shit. Like, it's been too long.
Or you can just start dropping singles here and there when you feel like it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to doing that either. I mean, I got probably 200 beats I got to use before I call it quits. So, like I said, there's going to be a lot of projects, a lot of music coming out.
Going to be fucking 10 albums this year.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, there's an album with Ari, with first Jason, the guy that was Jason Voorhees in the original movie. We have Something Awful 2, which is called Something Worse with Bizarre and Gordy and me and super famous Fun Time guys are on it. And Q Strange new stuff is on it, like brand new Q Strange. I'll bring you out of retirement in 6 months. You probably will. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff coming out. Like I said, you guys will get sick of me hearing so much, but it's just, again, giving back. I want people to, I love making music, but, and anybody out there that's an artist that's looking for a collab from me, just hit me up. No money. Just say I want in, but just be ready to work. That's all I ask. Don't be like, say, oh, we're going to do this and then come to me. Yeah, no, just bring your A game. I don't give a fuck if you just started yesterday. You know what I mean? I'm the guy that's willing to do shit like that, just because I want the genre to keep going well after I die. So this is the best way to help give these up and coming artists the confidence, let them know that, hey, just keep working, and eventually things unfold. And that's all it's all about. Just want to have fun, vibe with cool fucking people, and don't be afraid to see. If you see me in a show, it's okay. I'm not gonna murder your ass in real life. We can hang out and kick it and smoke a joint or something, or a blunt, and eat edibles. I don't know, do shrooms. I don't know, whatever. We'll kick it.
LSD, fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, we're just gonna have fun. That's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, appreciate you coming on, bro.
Yeah, and again, for the 18th, hit me up. I got you. You know, if you need me to pop on or something, I got you. I'll send you a bunch of stuff, or I'll send you pictures and stuff of what it is. If you want me to pop on and show it, and to raffle it off or whatever, cool. I got you
for sure. Oh yeah, that's the 18th. Starting at 5. I think it's going till 9. I got a international interview I got to be a part of. So that's
WrestleMania. No,
yeah, Sydney the GOAT.
Wait, is WrestleMania the 18th and 19th? Yeah.
Is it this year?
Yeah, the 18th. Yeah, it's next weekend. Next Saturday, Sunday is WrestleMania.
Oh, really?
But yeah, that's all right. You're doing it during a time when it ain't WrestleMania. So, like I said, you need me, I got you. I'm gonna hook you up with those prizes I told you, and we'll be good.
Oh yeah.
I might even throw in like an old Gigglez outfit to raffle off, like one that I've used in the past.
Right.
Because I got all kinds of different outfits, so I might throw
one.
Do
you still have any of those clothes covered in mayonnaise?
No, that's in the woods. I wish, you know what? If I ever do that again, I'm going to do that to auction them off. Be like, these are disgusting food stain from the haunted house. Blah 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 blah.
That's some of my real blood right there.
Yeah, be like, yeah, and that's some of the other guys' cum right there too.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop, Seth Moon.
Whoop whoop. Hell yeah.
But yeah, whenever you want to jump on or anything, you're fucking more than welcome to.
Yeah, and if you ever need me to jump on, don't and after this, don't be a stranger either. You too, sure. Lucas. Hit me up.
But man,
we can fucking chat, talk, whatever.
I'm horrible at keeping in touch with people, but I am good at hitting people up once every 6 months.
Yeah, that's me too. That's me too. I do it. I'm terrible at it, but yeah. But thank you guys. Thank you again for having me on again. I truly appreciate it. It's definitely helping my mental after all my health issues and stuff, and it's good to just chat and hang out with people.
Right.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate you guys for sure.
Sorry, I was late